All right, explain before this part goes and disappears. Thank you.
My word.
So,
Okay.
context, I told Ugocha about a body that I know, right? And I said that this body has sense. So, Ugocha wants to further explain, wants to give us a brief essay into
That's the part. That's the
my
part you
statements.
said. But
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying. Yeah.
me,
So,
me the
you,
part I also let me added to that is that
okay,
the
okay.
the body is married,
Yes, with a
uh-huh,
child.
with a
Happily
child,
married. Happily
happily
married.
married, right? Okay. I don't want to talk about. I don't know if it's okay to talk about the other factors.
No, no, it's
Maybe
okay.
not to the wealthiest person ever, but like comfortable family,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, comfortable. This middle class family.
Middle
Very middle class.
class,
Very middle
yeah. And
class.
when once Aya told me about this, I said the woman is beautiful. I promise you. Like the first time I saw this person, her skin, oh my god, and she's like fair, such a beautiful lady. By the way, I only believe that women should be fair. In my mind, I'm so sorry to all my male fair friends. I apologize,
Ah,
family, but
wow. You
crazy.
see, if a man
Um,
said this now, just quick one. Your man
well,
said
I
this now.
have this is my opinion.
I go on
It's
supremacy.
actually
You come out on TikTok and start shouting.
says
But
Aguma supremacy.
that's a name now. But anyway, let's move on.
Oh my word. Okay. So and AOT2 says there are not a lot of bodies that have sense. That is rare to see a body with
Okay,
sense. And
I
I'm
won't
like,
say sense, but
okay.
does he have it's a body that's grounded in realities of life? Let me put it that way. Not
So
grounded in
because
realities of life, but who is okay or content living in the
so
um middle class wait, what's the English level?
demography
Yeah, thank you. You go school, demography. People
is
like
my
us will just
job.
pass. People like us will just pass secondary school. How do we know?
You know that I'm a salesperson by
So you,
expertise, not
so
that
you're
I
so
actually
you're
went to
you're a
school.
liar by expertise. Okay, moving on.
I don't lie. Unfortunately, I am a salesperson who doesn't lie. I
Please,
promise you.
we all watch Wolf of Wall Street. We saw what they were doing there. That was sales.
Hmm. So
But
there are
moving
different
on.
types of salespeople, and well,
Yes.
maybe on a different day we'll talk about that. However, you can be aggressive without being a liar or
Okay.
pushy. I promise you.
Or be like Leonardo DiCaprio and his guys.
Exactly. And besides, different markets, different needs.
Yeah, true that, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody has. I work in the luxury space. Luxury is not is a lot of relationship building. It's a lot of is people. In fact, people are emotional buyers. You buy something because you feel something towards it. Whether it's a Nike jersey you're looking for. I but wait. I digress. Let me go back. Mm. So now I think I would have said to you like what is a body to you, but let me just assume that I know there's a generic meaning for what a body is, right? Everybody has the idea that okay, a
Yes.
body, hot, beautiful. I also add to that she's really making her money. However, that is as far as there's money being made, I think. But again, I digress. Mhm. Um, I'll say that I agree with you in a way because that's where I was coming to. I agree with you in the sense that I have seen or been in interactions where people do not expect, for instance, a girl who sounds like me to have anything in her head sometimes. Like
Oh,
they're
that's
just
not what
like,
me I meant though. I didn't mean
no, no,
like
no. I'm not,
okay.
I'm not saying, and I personalize this because I do not want to generalize it, right?
Okay.
There are people that you meet somebody and the person is hot or the person is dressed a certain way. You just be like, this person if you know even know anything for your head. Of which, you know, it's just profiling,
Mm-hmm.
share profiling. You haven't engaged. Um, and people are smart in their own ways, you know what I mean? But again, I digress. When you see a pretty lady, it is assumed that she's probably a bimbo, which doesn't have sense. Just sometimes. I'm not saying this is the general assumption, but there's some people who feel that way. And they want to try you in different ways, either physically or mentally or emotionally. They want to try you to see how you budge, right? Um, I feel that different people get into different relationships for different reasons. So if a baddie, because I know baddies as well. You see my friends now, you know the people that my fam it's just
Yes, you
family,
carry a
the
healthy squad.
women, you know what I mean? The women in my life,
Yes.
they're not really playing. They're not they inspire me to be ambitious and think more. Oh, they inspire me to
Inspired to
think.
Maguire. Yes.
No, 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 I promise you. And it's not even that. Like you sit at tables and you be hearing some numbers, you just be like, eh, that's good. It means that it's possible. And also as a salesperson, you quote ridiculous figures, but you miss them sometimes. You might not meet them all the time, right? But you meet them. And if you don't meet them, you achieve something else. You can achieve cultural relevance. You can impact is also measured, as well. So it's different things. Um, but yeah, typically when I've gotten into different conversations and just be like, oh, you are supposed to, or like there's a body language, or somebody just throws like something to say, this thing. Okay, do you expect that? I don't understand. Like, it can all be in one person as well. Like, a person can really be good looking in their own ways, however that is, whether by face or whatever, and still have like stuff in them. You know what I mean? Like it two truths, multiple truths can exist, you know. Um, and I feel if people are out there thinking that, oh, this girl, in fact, being a baddie actually means that you're really getting your shit though. And you're not waiting for anybody to give you. You're like going out. Yeah, you are demanding it and you are getting it. Because if you don't move with audacity, nobody go grieve for you. Nice girls don't get the corner office. Facts. Stop playing nice. Nobody really cares about that. Doesn't mean that you should not be kind. Don't be like a mean sicko now, just because I said stop playing nice. There are different ways. Negotiation is important. You must learn to negotiate. You cannot have it. I take that back. You must learn to play the chords so that you are able to find balance because you cannot get one thing from all the if you say everything must be this thing, you're not ready for the spice of life and the beauty of it. Take things for what they are. So in that case, also, there's probably something that this body has also seen that this person compliments in her. And she's like, because on her own, she's still gonna, probably get it done. But this is also saying that, I don't know, she's definitely she's successful in her own rights. You know what I mean? Away from her spouse, she's also a successful woman because that thing that you were talking about, the collaboration had happened. You know what I mean? So bodies make they are see planning, strategy, execution, and failure is just redirection, and they're ready. So
Now,
if
so
it's the truth.
I know they argue, but shout out to
So
all the middle class bodies there who are,
we love you guys.
the upper echelon ones. Please know that FIRS will be taxing everybody accordingly. Thank you very much.
Man, be a
Yes.
baddie, yo.
Okay. Anywho, welcome to another episode of 234 Essential. We are on time today. We
Whoop,
are on
whoop,
time
whoop.
today, so please do not disturb us. Yes, welcome to another episode. My name still remains Ayomide Tile AOT2, and I have my co-host here with me, giving me will I say a secondary school debate format presentation to body or not to body. Yes,
Slides.
Ugochi is in the building.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Suguchi, Anyang. I am
Yeah,
excited and ecstatic to be
Uche,
in your
English.
ears for your
Photo no,
listening pleasure.
this photo graduate to not allow us to hear what today, but
Forget the
remove.
technicality of the school where we go. It is show.
I know,
Hey
I know.
guys,
I can't
what's
believe it.
up?
All right,
Welcome.
welcome to another great episode of your favorite Nigerian podcast, the podcast that helps you break down the Nigerian experience and helps you navigate life in this very great country of ours, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ruled by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you very much.
T
Yes.
baby.
Now, if you want to send fan mail, you can send it at fanmail at 234essential.com, including release therapy, where you can speak about affairs of your hearts, and we give you our own widow's mites concerning your relationships with the opposite sex. Yes. Thankfully, today we have two fan mails, Nipos delivered. Yes. After
Yay.
coming back from a very lengthy, dirty December. They had to detox. They had to use that vitamin C drip. They had to go
Say,
and burn it out in the gym, sweat it out. Now they are back and they are doing dry January and they are focused until February 14
important.
when people's chocolates and teddy bear will get missing in the parcel. Yes. But anywho, let's jump into Fabio real quick. Real quick. And this is from Olayemi, AOT2's chief checking in. Hi,
Mm-mm.
AOT2 and Ugochi. Hello, comrade Ugochi. King AOT2, I
Away.
greet you. I've been a loose talk fan for a bit, but 234 Essential was really this year. It has really been a dark year, but listening to you guys has added a subtle glow in the dark. The laughs, the
Mm.
essentials, the fact that you kept showing up, that mattered. The
Mm.
thing about being in the dark is that you have nowhere to go. You just have to make it work. And I started building in the dark. And
Mm.
speaking of mad, King Guilty too, it's true. Mad people there everywhere. I was in traffic in K2. I bought a lollipop to pass time. I was at the window side, lollipop in my mouth. One crazy fella reached in, took it out of my mouth, used his teeth to cut it, gave me half, and walked away. I was shocked. We know really well for Lagos. That episode was
Oh.
dope. Mad people everywhere. It's a simulation, like Osage said. It's some crazy simulation. Anyways, the year will be ending soon. So this was obviously 2025. Thank you once again for what you do. God bless you. May the new year be kinder to you. And next year, I'm expecting my
Amen.
title, AOT2's chief. I've ended it. All right.
That's
Thank you,
good.
Olayemi. God bless you for sending that email. Yeah, Lagos is a city of 25 million mad people, according to the latest estimate. You just don't know how people will show their madness at the end of the day.
See,
But there are
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
people
mad
are
people.
sleeping on the road or these days. Have you
No,
noticed?
there are mad people who actually have homes, who go to jobs, but they
Oh
are
yeah,
mad.
yeah, of
They are
course.
functional mad people. You don't know
Crazy.
until it's time for them to show their madness. Then you'll be shocked that, oh
But
my
I feel
lord,
like we're
it's
all mad in this Lagos, low key. We have our
oh,
moments. We have to
everybody's
be
mad.
crazy.
You have to be mad.
We
Yes, from
have to be
fighting
crazy to live here.
from fighting with conductor for change.
Hmm.
You shouting at Okada
Oh.
man for speeding. You
Mm.
giving police one side there
It's
when the
Korope. Korope is the new devil on the road. That
oh
Korope. And dispatch riders.
oh dispatch
Korope.
riders. Oh my lord.
Oh.
Even policemen
Oh.
at the checkpoint when they started asking too many questions, they
Mm.
will look and say, Oga, I guess where I did go, please. I don't have time for this rubbish you're asking. So yes, definitely Lagos is dark. I am is
Mm-hmm.
mad. And we're happy that we're the small lights at the end of your tunnel. Because if
We
you
love
trust
you.
you trust in Ikeja electricity or Eco what's Eco's one?
EKEDC.
Uh-huh.
Eco distribution.
A more heat rash go catch you. That's all I can say.
I
But
think I have a
yeah,
heat rash actually.
we were happy that we're there for you. And 2026 will still be there for you, inshallah. Yes.
Uh, Amen. No, we're here by yes, by God's grace, number one, we're here. And I'm
Yes, sir.
happy that you're building in the dark. You're trying. I hope
Yeah,
sometimes you get some lights, whether sunlight or however. Um, it's important to also believe in what you're building. Compare it to nobody else's because it's your thing. So build your thing.
yes, sir.
Um, be crazy in Lagos, please. Don't think that it's okay not to like you should say, oh, that person is crazy, and you have to be crazy too because they will take you for idiots, and you don't want that. Also, try to show your area boys love once in a while. Those people just around your area buy small thing for, just be nice. You know what I mean? Just be nice. Just be nice. Tell your visitors to not frown too much, and they should just maintain. Go with the. Sometimes you have to just flow. But yeah, grateful, grateful. And I'm happy that people are writing. You guys, thank you. They're writing to us. I'm so happy. And this is
Oh,
genuine joy. I'm so serious. It's good
joy
to
is coming. All right.
It's here.
The second email is from Sherry. Is it the same Sherry I know? But anyway, let's move on.
Mm,
This is an email that with the headline. I have a terrible roommate, and I feel another one is coming to join. Hello, 82 and the biggest
that's
stallion
crazy.
ever, Ugochi.
Whoop, whoop,
I'm a
whoop, whoop.
core member. Okay, this is a different Sherry. I'm a core
Mm-hmm.
member serving in Abuja, and I share a space with a terrible roommate. Terrible
Shush.
has was written in all caps. So this babe moved in this month, and I spoke to her about the light bill. This babe had not paid for light since she moved in, And I feel she would justify it by not using the lights in the room. She even uses
Hmm.
the power bank to charge her phone and not the sockets. Now another roommate is coming to join. I got a number to talk about light bill and how we share it based on electrical appliances used. And our response was, how many electrical appliances does she even have? With a laughing emoji. Now there crazy starts. She seemed chummy with the terrible roommates when she came to check out the room. And ideally, this light bill is meant to be shared. But I don't want to inconvenience myself because of the irresponsibility of these lots. I am stuck, guys. How do I handle this? Warm regards, a calm but crazy Lagos babe who moved to Abuja for sanity. First of all,
Uh,
congratulations to you moving to Abuja.
ooh,
Um,
ooh, ooh.
there's a lot of stolen money there, so you can enjoy yourself, and a lot of and less traffic,
Go
by the
shock you.
way, and a lot of nepo babies who are willing to spend their father's
Ah,
money
it goes
on
to shock
baddies.
you.
Yes, more than the average Lagos guy, sha. All I'm saying. But anyway, you are now facing one of the worst problems known to mankind, which is having a terrible roommate. Last. I suggest my own solution is extreme. Nobody pay for light. You two don't pay for light. Let everybody sleep in the darkness.
Why?
Once no, don't pay for that. Just as you did like this now, just guide small money. For that 1 week where light no go there, just they live for hotel. One small hotel room in Abuja, maybe in the outskirts.
Oh,
Once that 1 week don't go, everybody will start paying for lights. Because you are not the cash madam. And they cannot be taking you for idiots. Because I don't know how two grown women will come to an apartment and do not want to pay electricity bill. Next thing they'll be expecting you to now provide them with food. Before you know it now, they'll tell you, my boyfriend is coming. No, please can you excuse us one? Because my boyfriend doesn't see another woman eye to eye. Before you know it. Before you know, they start doing having party. And you know how Abuja be now. Abuja party, you people are not normal people. You people have a very rainbow friendly culture in Abuja. Me, I not talk past that one. Before you know it now, person go they hang for your ceiling, they do another thing, you know, so they do. So show them that you are crazy.
these
Lock
are
your
rumors,
uh,
allegedly.
allegedly, please, in quotes. So just lock your door. Find a place where you will stay for 1 week. When there's no lights, everybody will come to their senses. Simple as that. Chikena, as one popular Fuji singer recently sang, now madness with the use cure madness. If you are
Mm.
mad, I'll be mad. This is not time to be speaking English or saying according to the tenant's rights, something. No. You too, before even the light off the light yourself. Go to the switch box, off and go and hide the handle. Then everybody will calm down. And everything will be okay. That's my own suggestion.
I feel it's so wild though that you use the socket in the room to charge your phone.
That's poverty spelling.
Listen, that's mean. What? That is so fucking mean. Listen, from this fan mail, I want to make some assumptions. And please, if you can write a follow-up email to see if these assumptions are true or false. Because if you're in your doing your service here and this is probably the next 11 months of your life with these people, there are a couple of things, right? First of all, who found the house? It sounds like you found the house and you sublet them into the space. That's what it sounds like. Can correct me if I'm wrong. But before I go into anything, very importantly, it is difficult living with people. It is
Very,
so, yeah. Get ready to, if you don't want to, if you need to learn, in fact, you need to pray for the spirit and the grace to tolerate things, tolerate things, because you'll be talked at from different ends. I promise. Thug of war no even try this one. Never near them. So we've established that it is difficult living with people. They're not your family members, and so it even makes you even somewhat, I don't know whether better or worse, but it's difficult. Okay, now if you're living in Abuja and you have to share accommodation with these people, first of all, how much into your service year are you? Are you like halfway in? Are you like almost done? What is it? If you're almost done, if you can find some copper lodge or something around, and they have all these things in all these states, you can go and stay there for a bit. and also if you know, as Aotu rightly said, if you can go out to the outskirts and probably go and rent another place and be by yourself. I don't know, obviously also around fellow core members so that you're not too isolated, right? Please do that. But in the case where you have to live with these people, hmm, you might need to take force and really kick them out of that house for real. And unfortunately, you might probably not be able to report it to your landlord because you are subletting them. If that is what it is, again, this is an assumption because this is how it reads. And now you've gone to go and take another roommate, and the resentment will build and you burst, you combust. Now, it's one of many things. Is that you talk to those people and say, guys, enough of this pettiness. What exactly is it? Okay, you don't want to use electricity. However, there is electricity in this house and we have to pay those bills. If you don't want to pay those bills, please, you might as well go. If you have other core members, please, you can also involve them if these people do not want to leave your house. But they need to leave. You need to find new roommates, if possible. If you're just starting your service here. Now, if you're almost done, I said you can go to a core member app. Yeah, they call all those lodges that they have, or like a family house. All these fellowships have churches, have family houses. Look for them, go and stay there for the remaining few months that you have, and zero gike. You understand? Rest your mind. However, you need to think there are always different ways to get out of something. You are not stuck, you are just upset, and you're being emotional about it as well. You must accept. If you really think about it and you decide on what it is that you want, you get it. This is the truth. And I know that it's difficult to see that right now. However, if you cannot chase those ladies, if you cannot chase them and you cannot speak with them, then you have to remove yourself from the equation. If not, your resentment will continue to grow. And more than anything, I'm not even joking about it. Pray, because there are different spirits in different people at different times working towards different purposes you do not know, right? From the slightest thing. I want to give a very gory scene I heard recently. I went to Kirikiri recently. I was around there recently. Long story. However, we're having a conversation and my in-law called, I was talking to my in-law and he was telling me how generator guy, somebody paid the generator guy. Please, if you know that you do not like gory details, please, or something, if you have, how they take the talk and all those seizures, please just, at this point, I don't know, because me, it's crazy. I had a vivid image. Generator guy, they paid him to come and fix generator. Generator guy says, takes the money. You know how these people can be crazy. Takes the money, goes away. Didn't fix the thing. The person goes to his shop to say, how far now? You need to charge them up. That's how janitor guy pushes this guy out of his shop and he fell to the ground, hit his head on the pavement. Whoosh, done.
Manslaughter,
Guy.
sharp, sharp.
Yeah, immediately. Life. You think Nigeria is not working? Just don't commit any crime that's
See, the day Nigeria decides to work on your
oh
head, see, you
Jesus.
will marvel at the
You
the the,
understand?
the, the sharpness, the
No.
professionalism.
Swift. It's so swift. This one don't be say prison they they think about police counter. This one don't be police counter. Oh. You did not see any human. It's just different, right? So if you can visit a prison sometime, I think you should. If it changes your perspective on things. I did even went inside from outside, but the outside say we get as it just be. You understand? Anyway, what am I getting at? Don't go and tempt yourself. You not go and say, I want to show this girl that I'm senior, I'm older than her. You're not going to slap somebody, then go and gather babes, come and beat you. Or boys. Remove yourself. Don't let the devil use you. You understand? Find solution. Pray and get like pay for charity. There are so many ways. Talk to a friend. I'm sure you have people who are do something. If you want to talk to your school, wherever you are working, tell them your life is hanging on the balance. I don't know. If it's a situation you cannot handle and that is the only problem that is making you feel terrible in this time, think of a solution, a smart, safe solution for yourself, and just do that. You know what I mean? So, my 2 cents. Sorry,
All
guys.
right. Thank you for your two kobo, because we're in Nigeria, we don't use cents. We are patriotic to the almighty Naira. Thank you very much. Currently at
I
one four,
miss
used to be at one
covers.
six.
I miss the
Yes.
cover.
What you're saying now, Gen Z don't know what you're talking about. So anyway,
Man,
moving on to
Kobo. Is it
uh,
Kobo or Kobo?
it's cover.
Okay.
Yeah, I
20
don't know.
Kobo.
I don't even know what it's called. All right, we're done with fan mail. Let us
Thank
move
you guys. Send
to
more.
send more, please. Let's us move to weekly catch up, where Ugochi will give us tales about how she's living
Ha.
in Lagos State or Lagos City. Thank you very much. Over to you,
Lagos City.
Ugochi.
Ah. Mm, mm, mm. I always this song. Who sang that song again?
I can't remember Lagos City. I can't. No, that's this person now, Jasmine Lawful.
Is that no no? Okay, that's a different song. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I saw Jasmine in December, by the way. Anchor
What's he up to?
Insurance.
Oh,
He
okay.
was performing.
Oh,
He was
December
performing.
party.
Yeah.
It's good that this. It's good as the OGs. The OGs are making. They're still making money
You know
from
what I
this.
mean?
Okay.
It was so good to see actually. Like anyway. Good, good, good. My week. Thank God. That's what I have to say. Number one. For everything, for being alive, for being well fit, for things that we prayed for and things we didn't. It's been a great past couple of days. Of course, normal January shaggy, oh, no money, this thing is like this. Oh, this one is like this. What's going on? You know. But it's been good. I moved around Lagos a bit this week and I moved around with public transports. I entered bus, bike, train, and I was almost tempted to enter the ferry as well.
I beg you.
Um, I did tell you. Funny, but I enjoyed it all. I've actually missed it. I'll be very honest. And I think that one of the things that shocked me or was interesting about that movement for me this week was that one of the reasons I stopped using public transport was because I got attacked. Um,
Yeah.
and so because of that, I didn't want to hear anything. I wasn't taking chances with my movements because it made me appreciate the fact that you honestly you go out and you come home and you just be thinking that it's just you. You're so beautiful and so special, you know. Um, and I think that one of the things that made me that has also informed some of the decisions I've made over time was also because of that incident, right? But this time around, I braved it up because it's January, but the Uber prices during like surge, like early mornings, the surge prices have been crazy. So I was just like, you know what? It's January, Oguchi. Lagos State is claiming to have better commuting systems. So you know what? I'm gonna try. And to be honest, not bad. I would say I was trying to get to Apapa. There's the option of taking a ferry to Apapa from Victoria Island or Marina if you want. You can take a ferry and cross the water, get to Apapa, you
Yeah.
know. You can take a bus to Marina and tell them you're going to the train station. And buses going to CMS if you're coming from the island going to CMS, tell them you're going to the train station. They'll stop you somewhere. It's somewhat of a walk. Cross the road, get into the train station. Amazing. The train stations work like clockwork, which is fantastic. Very clean too. Staff, everything. Nobody's begging you for something. Those people that are collecting money though to load your carry card, they can be crazy too. But some not crazy, nonchalant in a sense, but yeah, there's that. It's been interesting, I would say. It's been interesting. Um, I'm very happy that I also just had that experience because it's been a minute. I had bread buns. Do you know bread buns?
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna
Ah,
make red
God.
boss.
On my chop and this week, well, I don't know. People that don't eat Lagos street food, I don't know. How are you coping? Is everything okay with you? Are you all right? I ate bowling and papa, my God.
I see everybody this week or the last
There's
week.
See, I went to Olamomi in Ajegunle. Oh my God, to eat amala. I moved around Lagos a bit this week and it was really interesting. Um, I don't know. A lot of things. Lagos has changed, but a lot of things have also not changed, and it's so good to see some of those things, you know. What else? What else? What else? Um, I have been working, of course, a lot in the pipelines and, just projecting for my new year as well. I'm trying to structure myself as well as my company. I have opened my company business page. Please, everybody follow at the Own Insights. Please. Thanks and God bless. AOT2, are you following
Oh,
my
shit.
business page?
Did you send me the link? How am I supposed to know? I'm not a witch now.
But
I'm not a
you
wizard.
saw it on my stories.
I saw a lot of things in stories. I don't know.
Wow. So you don't pay attention to my stories. That's what
I
you're
swear
trying
my
to say.
Instagram is messed up right now. I can't. People don't be saying I have like 40 unread messages. I'm like, what is
It's
this? Please.
in the, why do you have 14 unread messages?
Because people just keep sending messages all the time.
You know what? You actually read your messages, Sha. Like I
I did try. I
believe
did
you
try.
try. Yeah, you try to read your
Yes.
messages.
Unless you're one of those fronting women, I don't get time. So if you I beg, please, just I beg. I just quickly delete your. I don't have time for rubbish in 2026. Thank you.
I'm really grateful for my friends who send me memes or people who send me memes on any social media platform. And also my strict people. Thank you so much because you really just be going through your own days, some days, and people just remind you that they're also just living their own lives. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see that as well. I don't know. My week has just been a lot of things. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. My niece started school.
Everybody saw that.
Really? Okay.
At least I
But
saw
yes,
it.
oh, fantastic. Okay. My niece started school. Baby way is just born yesterday. I for really would not know. Eh? Now, wow. Age is nothing but a number. Just speaking with the born yesterday. What else? I mean, I'm also open to a lot of new opportunities. Um, Grateful for them. Um, Doing the inner work for myself as well for praying for the grace and capacity to carry all that I have put upon myself right now. And also excellence in all of it. Uh yeah, in the coming days, we'll talk more intimately and in finer details of all of this. But I think that's of all the things that have happened the past week. Oh, I also went to the licensing office, government
Okay.
people, and beginning of the year. Not
Shout out to our
the
civil servants.
oh, every time the network is down. When is it going to come up, Kwano? No,
When
it's
you
just an
when
endless
you drop
down.
something, something
Do
go
you understand?
they go rejig the router for you.
Ah, something is always down. Is do you know Ayo, this thing? Oh God, right in front of me, 1,000, 2,000. That's all you need. But it's okay. If you wait, if you stay there, maybe the reason they know one stamina because they no drop 1,000 or 2,000. They say, as you did, so you know if you drop money. But you know what? Me too, I was already even frustrated because they're actually wasting my time. They made me go
They say
back
that
to the
this one just
office.
speaking English up and
Do you
down. Just
understand?
speaking press is money. Okay.
The
Let's
next
get
time
there.
I go there, they will know. See,
First, I
this year
just
they go no see.
look for one elderly woman. Just mommy, please, oh, I don't know what say my child. When
Hmm.
you first don't
Ayo,
worry.
blow
Mm-hmm.
your mind. A lot of the women, like that licensing office now, the
Mm-hmm.
women are young women. These are women in their
That's
40s.
that one a problem now. This is now this
Yeah.
50-year-old, 60-year-old.
Even the guys are, even I say they don't they retire some people seriously, shall you guys anyway, there are always these openings in all these institutions now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They keep
Mm-hmm.
announcing now. And people
Exactly.
retire and they'll become pensioners now.
Young people are getting into the system, which is interesting. I don't know if it makes any difference, but it's happening. I see them still repeating same mistakes. The mistakes we complain about, we also still then do, you know. But We'll see. Let's see. I'll keep you guys updated on what my dealings with the government on this front looks like.
All right. Thank you
Um,
for your report.
Thanks so much. Over to you, Mr. Ayomide Tayo,
My week,
aka.
What happened my week since last time we recorded? I want to go and watch the Super Eagles in Lagos, not in Morocco. Thank you. I don't have
Mado.
I don't have that kind of money yet.
It's coming.
Yes. What else again did I do? I didn't go out. I just was working. A lot of things that I want to do this year. I just giving
Amazing.
myself like deadlines to do it. And I'll say that the first one is almost done.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see the benefits very soon.
Yes,
And we
sir.
shall see the handwork very soon. Yeah. And I'm doubling. Right. I started writing again. You would have
Ooh.
like, you know that I stopped
Ooh, ooh,
writing,
ooh,
but what
ooh.
I'm writing in, I've not yet published it. But after I'll start
Okay.
publishing some that I have right now.
Is it your
Uh,
book or your newsletter now?
no, newsletter is different from book. The
Oh,
book is pretty much
fantastic.
advanced. The book is probably 80% done right now. It
Amazing.
is a lot of work. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I've just been doing. Very, very boring and tasking work, but hey, it's no
It
easy.
has to be done.
It has to be done. So that's what I've
Somebody
been
has to
doing.
do it.
I took myself to dinner on Saturday because I can't keep myself,
Amazing.
even though it's January. If we die, we die.
Period.
Uh-huh.
What did you have?
I had creamy pasta, like a Lagos body.
Love it.
The creamy pasta that they will give you,
Was
they'll
it
not give you
spicy?
bread. Yeah, it was very spicy. My nose
Mm.
was running. The one that they will not give you two loaves of bread by the side. I don't know what the
Mm-hmm.
loaves of bread are for, but I think that's like maybe
Do
rich
it
people or
it
something.
now.
That's agege bread. You go first use agege bread, chop am first, then you now take the
No,
creamy
you
pasta.
eat it with the
Mm.
pasta. You
Oh,
know,
you know
because
me,
the
I don't eat
pasta
it
is
pasta.
creamy.
You see, this is why me a bushman now. So I chop the agege
Mm.
bread first or last, depending on my mood.
And that's
uh
okay too, to be
But the creamy
honest.
pasta must be devoured on its own because now it costs pass. Yes, yes, yeah, and it's quite deep. You look at the plate and you're like, oh, it's not that much. Almost
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
after
It's
like five
filling.
scoops, you like, almost you know they finish. So
You
yeah,
know
that's what
that
I
the
did.
cream is also heavy. So there's
Oh
that.
yes, it is.
And then
It
it's
is.
pasta.
Yes, it's pasta again. So yeah,
And there
took it
was
with orange
something
juice.
inside
That's all I
now.
just did basically.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Um, yeah.
I
So
you know
that's
you
all I
don't
just
eat a
did.
lot, Sha.
What do you want me to eat again? I told you I'm
No, no,
eating.
I'm saying no, no, I'm not even saying this in a bad way. I promise.
Mhm,
You know, like they are men, boys, like they're males,
mhm,
masculine.
mhm.
They are males that if they never hip the thing go up, make
Uh, no
make it
begin.
they compete with Everest. Never start
See,
to dey dish that
mine
food.
is highest. Just give me pasta. Give me like wings. I'm fine.
See, you never see people where they chop 5 loaves of bread.
Those are the people that die when there's a famine in this country. And I'm happy that me, I can hold my stomach because when famine happens, obviously you will be the first to die. And if you refuse to die, you are part of the people that will eat you when cannibalism is not the only option for us because you are the only one that lives
Please,
healthy.
please, may we
Yes.
never resort to that, please,
Okay.
because
That's what they
human
thought.
beings. Uh-uh.
Okay. All right.
What?
So that's how my
Yo,
week went. Started a new
nice.
format for my videos. You don't see my face anymore. You straight up voiceovers now. The editing is better.
Maybe a
Uh
mix now. Let's call it a mix. Some
yeah,
days
I'll do a
you
mix.
will give us, yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yes,
Some
I'll
days
do
you
a
give us
mix. But
video.
for this January, I'm just test running the whole voiceover thing. And people seem
Nice.
to like it.
Mm-hmm.
I did one on Shanti's recently, and that one is flying like mad. For some
I
reason.
saw.
Yeah. I also did one on Bovi. Bovi's special. If you've not watched Bovi's special, please go on YouTube and watch it. It's free. It's called No
Wait,
Strings Attached. Bovi is the funniest man in Nigeria right now.
Bovi has always been funny.
Yeah, but now I think he's at the pinnacle. Like, obviously nobody's playing at his level anymore. He has always been a funny guy.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency. I even like his sitcoms or that one that he
Mm-hmm.
does about the visa stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Mm-hmm.
funny.
Travel something.
Yeah, there's one that he was in his school, acting like
Mm-hmm.
all these old bros in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Diversity.
I don't really like his when he's doing like drama movies. That one I don't know. No, you should leave those ones alone.
I don't think he's bad there. I think it has his own character as well. Like
Yeah, but I
he's
just
tried to
prefer.
also. be versatile. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yes, it's very
He has
versatile.
showed
So
his catalog is really wide.
yeah, so yeah, so that's what I've done this week. We're definitely, I mean, previous week, and yeah, looking forward to this week, no matter what happens.
I
All
actually
right,
watched your two videos and let me give
thank
feedback,
you.
please. As
Okay, what's the feedback?
a
As a
as a
fellow CapCut
consumer.
editor. Okay.
See, no be small cap cut. See, you need to chop knuckle over this thing. Chop
Well,
knuckle.
I have to go and buy premium.
See,
Premium.
no, because
Because
that's the only way you can
because
do it.
CapCut is funny. When you start using CapCut, everything is
Hmm.
free. When they notice that this guy don't edit too much, all your
See,
favorite pictures, premium, premium, premium. And my
they
best
you
feature is
mhm,
auto caption because I cannot be doing caption manually. I
right,
beg.
but then you just edit it
I just
if
edit
it's
it. It's fine.
wrong. Yeah,
Even the editing is hard.
it's minimal.
It's tiring.
Oh,
It's
okay,
tiring.
fair enough.
But now
Because
imagine you are
sometimes
doing the whole thing by yourself. I don't die.
is really stressful. You know, we're talking about this earlier this week. Was it last week? You and I were talking about this,
Yeah.
like editing, video editing. Was it last week?
It was last week. It was last
Was
week.
last week. See,
Yeah.
I you guys last year I had a personal goal that I wanted to learn a digital skill and I didn't want to pay for it. I wanted to learn something from scratch. Don't know anything, right? Don't know much. Working at GamSpot, shout out to all my colleagues at GamSpot when I worked there. These guys were designing with Canva, Figma, um, cap not even so much they sure had all these design tools and I remember that during the tech boom I wanted to do UI UX, right? I wanted to do UI UX and I told a friend of mine who's also a tech babe, Nito, shout out to Nito. I told her I wanted to learn UI UX, but it never just worked out. Sales always came in. Sales chases me and I chase sales. I don't know, we're chasing each other. So I saw these young people using these tools, and I remember I used to use Google when I used to use Google Excel to
Yeah.
do presentations, and I'll be feeling like a baddie. This is not shitting on Google Excels. Like I think they are still classy. They are the most classiest things still, right? But these guys were using like Canva, Notion, this one to design slides and these slides. Oh, there's this one I need to remember the name. Shit. No, they were using different tools to pitch. Pitch is another very mad application to if you do slides and shit. So I'm like, man, how are they doing this thing? I love it. And I love to design. It's like just on my own. I like it, right? So I decided I was going to learn video editing. That's why I go learn video editing. My brother, my sister. Did I make money? Yes, I did. Is it stressful? My eyes now is disturbing me because I look at the screen. My friend said I have to buy a bigger screen now because like my eyes gets really dry when I look at the screen for too
Which one?
long.
Which one do you use? Do you use the mobile app or the desktop app?
But all of them, Rogodin. Remember that last year I was struggling with my laptop. Remember I bought
I
the
can't
laptop and I had to
I
send it back.
can't I can't use my phone because there's some editing where I go do when you want
Hmm.
to move some things around. And it
Ayo.
will not be I don't know. I said I need the big one, please.
See, that I'm going to buy a tab this year. It's already part of the things on the docket for this year. That's number one. Because when my laptop, I bought a laptop, you get 2 months into buying that laptop, the laptop motherboard spoil. I had to go
Yeah.
through the process. You know now, why you saying eh
Mm-hmm.
as if you don't know what was happening?
I'm just adding
Do you understand? See,
adding
and going through it, almost I had to sit down and learn to do that shit with the phone. Oh. I know even play. Thank God that this
ah
S25 has more has
phone
a
is
stylus. I just they
phone is
manage
hard.
myself. No, it's difficult.
I can't imagine editing caption on phone. I'll go
See,
crazy. I
Ayo,
go mad.
that caption, blow your mind. The person go don't talk the thing they go. The caption still they follow up. He
You
never
still a
reached
follow.
the thing
No,
they
no, no,
for
no.
phone editing. I nearly fainted.
I can die. I said no. I tried when I started doing all these videos. I did
Eh?
like two. I said no. I think there's a desktop version that can work
No, there has to be.
because this is madness.
Hey, no,
Amo.
I went through it all, but I had to do it. Amidst all of this, I was traveling. had clients work to do, internet will spoil, this one will do this one. But you know what? Came out on top because why not? That's what we do. Part-time,
Yeah,
full-time, period.
at least your videos were nice.
Thank you very
What's the
much. I
feedback
showed
you said you wanted to
AOC.
give me
Thank you very
as a
much.
consumer?
Yes, for bringing up the music, the people that some people have forgotten because these people, they make record song. Okay, let me be serious. They made really good music at the time,
Yeah.
and somewhat somehow they've just like fizzled into like out of the scene, and nobody's asking questions because adrenaline and consumers is like 5 and 6.
Yeah, people are moved on
And just
basically.
you know what I mean. I'm just bringing up Shantizo and the songs and all the musicians also from throwbacks from you call it what you
Sounds of a
Sounds of a
Nation.
Nation.
Yeah, yeah.
And all the music you just bring, like nostalgic music you just bring back to us is so amazing. And I want to say
Thanks.
this that I wish and I pray that different cultures also like take this on and like create their own things out of it, right? Because
Okay.
when you do not like when I don't misunderstand me, you also do from music from all around Nigeria, even Africa, right?
Yeah.
You have a plethora of um artists, history, through music, right? In all of these videos. I'm saying like they are, like when I was telling you that I didn't listen to Fela growing up, not that I didn't hear his music or I didn't know of Fela, but wasn't something really listened to in my household
Yeah.
because like my family would listen, my dad would listen to a Osadebe or a Bright Chimezi if we're feeling younger or a Sonny Bobo, those kind of things. Those are the songs that we're listening to. Ebe shiga shiga, shiga
Mm-hmm.
shiga. That's what I grew up listening to, right? And so just listening to all this history that you're like unearthing and bringing, like what really happened to these people and what were they even saying in that time? What was happening in that time? Why were they saying those things? It helps us as a people to know that we're not just coming out of a cosmos just from nowhere.
Yeah.
There's precedence to everything. The boom that we see today is as a result of the consistency of people before. If they
Yeah.
didn't ride on this wave, today Fela is receiving an Oscar here, doing is it Oscar or which one did on Grammy? God
Grammy.
bless you.
The
You
Oscar
know,
never come yet.
it's
We go
going
show
to
the film
come.
later. Yeah,
Do
we
you
go show the
understand?
film later. Yeah.
Because even in his death, his popularity has grown even more, which is why I say,
Has 100
see,
x.
X this which is why I say like it's so important to create your art and be true. And it's so important what you say in that art because it pushes the narrative for the next person. Just create it. Other don't Your duty is not to know what it will become. Your duty is to create first, right? And just listening to all of this and where Nigerian music is today, you see that we haven't slacked in a couple of years. We've had sweet runs over and over and over and over again. This is even 80s, 70s, 60s. There were people keeping the hope alive. Music
Yeah,
has always been a tool.
Nigerian music is 100 years old. It
You
was 100
understand?
years old last year. It
Look
was
at
101
you.
this year.
That was the one that was the thing you on Spotify, Abby. That
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
timeline thing.
No, that was Pop Central. The
No,
one
no,
in
the one they
Lekki.
did that Spotify event sent that one that we went to now, that was on the wall, the timeline one.
Oh yeah,
Do you
yeah, yeah. So
remember?
we're just doing like a timeline
Uh-huh.
of popular music in
Oh,
Nigeria.
exactly. It's important. Our history is in all of these sounds, in the music we listen to that has shaped us till now. And if we say that we're not hearing or the government is not documenting, well, we have been documenting. We have
Yeah,
just been
people have been documenting. It's just that it is
yeah,
not easily accessible.
accessible. Or we're not
Yes.
interested. How about that?
You have to first let people have access to it. Then you cannot decide if what their response is. You cannot decide, okay, if they are not interested. But trust you, I just found out that
Curiosity, guys.
Amazon did a documentary on the Dream Team, the guys who won gold
Mm-hmm.
at Atlanta 96. And I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the footage there. I'm
Oh,
like, so this footage there, and nobody, we don't even know. at
I'm
the end
not
of the day. So there's
curious.
yeah, so you have to really go and dig deep. Yeah,
You
but
have to be
one good
curious.
thing about my book is that it doesn't only just talk about music. It talks about
Mm-hmm.
politics, talks about
Mm-hmm.
Nollywood, it talks
Mm-hmm.
about a lot of things tied together, why we are the way we are, and how Afrobeats came out that way. Because if you don't talk about Afrobeats and just talk about music, you're going to talk about 10% of it, and you're going to bore people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Even
so
food.
yeah, even food. Yeah. So the way my book starts, it starts with the death of Fela in 97, then the death of
Mm-hmm.
Abacha, MKO,
Mm-hmm.
the Super Eagles in France 98, then all that led to, music and everything. Speaking about, oh, it was a sexual awakening for a young generation at that time. Movies like Most Wanted, Domitila, um, what's the other one? What's that one that there's a demon inside?
Karashika.
Yeah, thank you. Karashika. All those
Queen of the
movies were,
Coast.
yeah, all those movies had like very, very strong sexual undertones,
Mm-hmm.
And while that was happening again, Femi Kuti released Bang Bang Bang, which was had to be censored
Mm.
from radio because it was talking about sex and all
Yes,
that.
sex. I remember.
So yeah, there's only a chapter dedicated to like women in Afrobeats and how
Mm-hmm.
sex censorship has been an obstacle for them since the 70s, 60s till now, where we have a Tiwa Savage. The chapter is
Love
centered
it.
on Tiwa Savage, but it now
And a
spreads
Naira star.
across. No, it's not. She is the main one. Then it now spreads across generations. So you look at a Chris Alawa
Mm-hmm.
Benny. What was she
Mm.
as an artist back then? How were people reporting her? This was a woman who was sold the highest amount of copies for a teenager in Nigeria ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but in the 80s, people were more concerned with who she was sleeping with at that time. You know,
Always
then you
missing
look
the
at
point.
you're always missing the point. You even go into Nollywood and see how Nigerian society punished like daring filmmakers for showing nudity, like Glamour Girls too.
Mm.
Zakoji was suspended from church. People don't know,
Yep.
you know. UK has always had that notoriety ever since she did Glamour Girls too. Has always seen as the one that's always ready to, show nudity. Then you go into the
Reverend now.
2000s, cause you're Jacko, you know,
Mm.
for all the things she
Boobies.
did. Then they now said there was now like a doctor's scandal that she slept with a dog, which was a lie
Mm.
that affected her career.
That she had AIDS
Then
or something.
yeah, then there was an actress called Anita Hogan, who's
Mm.
very,
Light skin
very
babes.
no, this one not like just dark skin. I think her name is
Oh,
Anita Hogan. I can't remember. I'm gonna check again.
okay.
She has some very, very revealing photos with her lover at the time, who later became her husband, a white man. And
Mm.
for some reason,
Dark skinned.
a newspaper in Nigeria published it. And this was way before we knew anything about revenge porn, anything like
Mm-hmm.
that. It was very, very unethical at the time. The woman had to leave Nigeria. She got married to the man. The man later died anyway. Yeah. So that there are examples like that of how women are treated, or how sexually liberated people are treated in society in Nigeria. Some of Fela's records were banned. Uh, how universities, which has cropped up again, how universities try to remove body autonomy from undergraduates, like how the dress code was introduced to Nigerian public universities, and later on, as you can see in Babcock, where they said no dreadlocks, no beards, no baggies, no body hug, and I'm like, this is stupid. How can this exist in a modern society? So that is how I have written the book. It's not music. If I just write about music, you people will get tired of it at the end of the day. But it
But
talks
the
about
music has
everything.
history now.
Oh yes, the music is
It was
historical,
significant in the history.
but I'm letting you know how things influenced it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's a chapter about Lagos, and it's called Lagos is then not in brackets NOT Afrobeats, and you have a history of Lagos, the problems that Lagos encountered, and how
Nice.
that inspired Wizkid, Two Face, Wande Cool, who really dropped classic albums in that time.
Mm-hmm.
But still
Mm-hmm.
deconstructing the myth that Lagos is just for only the indigenes. Then how people like Flavor, Duncan Mighty, Timaya, P Square, MI were able to conquer Lagos with their, different point of view, basically. So it's a rich book. We hope Nigerians can read it, sha,
Love
because
it.
it's long. It's very, very long. But
Nigerians read, Ayo.
oh, Nigerians read. The ones who like music will definitely read this. And again, it's not. There are a lot of juicy things in it. Talking about crime, talking about poverty, talking about all the good stuff that you can basically talk about. Agbani Derego is in the book too. So yeah.
Mm. Our
Yeah,
golden moments, really,
yeah, the golden
as
moments. Yeah.
a
So
country.
as a country, yeah.
Love it.
Anywho,
I'm happy.
let yeah. Hopefully this year, if you
This is
start
what we
meeting,
should be talking about.
if you see me start asking for money online doing Babiala, please just donate for a worthy cause. Thank you very
Say,
much.
say put shame for back like bomb bomb. Better ask.
They
Open
said
a
I,
closed mouths don't get fed. Better
I, s-
ask.
I saw a Nollywood scene. These village elders were together. One man now stood up. He said, if it is not that a big woman's backside is a coward, why is he staying at the back? Why is it at the
Why?
back? May it
See,
go front. I saw a door. The wisdom of
another
our
way to think
elders.
about it.
Peter Noche 1402 AD.
See, but the back to carry that load at the back is not easy. I'm telling
No,
you.
that's some women that when you see
Hmm.
them like, you are trying.
No,
Mama, you are trying.
it's a lot of work.
There's a
That's
there's
why
a
the
there's a
core needs
there's
to
a lady I
strong.
know that
I mean,
she had so much ass and she had hips that it not affected the way she used to walk.
of
Like one
course
of her
now,
hips was not paining her
gravity, they
because the
want
thing I
gravity.
said now, wow, something where people they go Brazil, go die. They will die
Ah,
during the process of them shooking their yash. They just give you like that
see,
on your own. God is good.
see, I wanted to mention that. I think we should go to Kirikiri. Let's just go around. We'll not enter the prison.
I've been to Kirikiri before. It's not a place I like to go to again. Thank
Did
you.
you
I went to
enter
go.
inside?
I played the football on their football pitch. That's what I would say, and it's
Hmm.
okay for me.
How
I'm
did it
fine.
go? How did that? Oh, I think you mentioned this
I've told
before.
you this story before now. Where
Yeah, yeah, you've
as
told
Nepo
me.
babies, we defeated
Yeah,
5-1
you told
gallantly.
me. You told me.
I had the muscle
You've
pulling.
said it on this podcast if,
Yeah,
as well.
I had the muscle pulling my intestine. So I don't think I'll ever go there again. Yes, that's the day I
See,
decided that my career to play for the Super Eagles was no longer realistic. So I just decided to hang my boots and focus on music. Thank you.
shout out to our boys though, doing us proud and
Yeah,
shit.
shout out to the boys. By this time
Listen,
tomorrow, if you are listening, I
up
don't know when you'll be
Nigeria,
listening. If you are listening to this on Wednesday night, we would have known our fate by
per.
now. Yes. Hopefully we can defeat the host, Morocco.
Nana,
But
please, Wednesday night, Wednesday,
God, no, it's Wednesday morning we'll publish it now.
Wednesday
What's wrong with you?
morning, Nana. Thanks
Because
and God bless.
if anybody knows, playing North Africans in their home is
It's not.
a
It doesn't work, eh?
they will do every trick in
Please,
the
please.
book.
We need to
They
speak positive.
no,
We
I'm
need.
no. It's probably they'll win, but we have
Wait,
to
did
also be
we not
aware.
win Algeria?
We
We
have to be
need to
aware.
speak
We have to be
positive.
aware of the weapons of the enemy. They will
And
roll.
we
They
are
will
gonna
cry.
finish them.
They
See,
will beg. They will
goals they
bully.
cry.
But don't worry,
Goals they cry.
we'll be overcomers.
You know, when
Anyway,
I watched that
continue.
match against
Which one?
Algeria at the Babin Salon.
The 4-0 one. No, the 2-0
Yes,
one.
the two
Which
zero
one?
one.
Oh
The
yeah,
two
that's the last
zero one,
match.
2-0,
Yeah.
yes. If you see commentary, hey, the one I watched initially, I can't remember the one before that one. I think I watched that at Ikoyi Club. The TV was not
Mm-hmm.
talking, so they were giving commentary, but wasn't really. The one in this barbing salon. If you see the women give the commentary past the men. He say my husband did they talk am when my guy dey he call him guy for phone he say this match don serious pass. Remember there was one goal kick that they did that the thing bounced off the line
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that during that match. See comment they say na goal they hate us for this continent they hate us. Now the next way they talk next I say hey on top goal we no enter the post. They hate us for here. They hate us. If not, if now another country they for say na go, but because say na Nigeria, no, I know they watch this match again. You still go back, you still go watch. But
Of course. They're just are funny people when watching football
no, I
matches.
think
Me,
I'm
I
going to go
just
to a
watch
viewing center. I
I just
promise.
watch the television and I keep quiet. Like, please,
Really?
thank
You
you.
don't? But the commentary is nice.
Yeah, everybody has their own this thing. If you play them like that, if you don't enter, we know.
I swear,
That's why you're not that's why you're a professional footballer in a viewing center.
1 million coaches, zero
One
EPA,
million coach, zero experience.
nobody,
Anywho,
no experience.
let's go into tweet of the week, and this is from Wemimo.
Whoop, whoop.
And she tweets. This is for a lot of you. January, you guys that did Oblay in December. This is for you guys. You guys that were seen in at beach resorts, at the clubs. Where else again did they do Oblay? Everywhere, house parties. This is for you guys. No amount of budgeting or not eating at restaurants will make up for the fact that we do not make enough money anymore for this economy. I repeat, no amount of budgeting or not eating at restaurants will make up for the fact that we do not make enough money anymore for this economy. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you, just know that January is 60 days. It's going to be long, brothers. The Lord will be with you. There's something called Gary and water. Drink it judiciously. The Lord will
That's
not
our
depart from you.
national meal now. Come
The
on.
Lord will not depart from your belly in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
No, but I think that we should stop shaming drinking Gary because Gary is so
No, Gary is
expensive.
natural. It's a natural this thing now. It's a
Yeah.
natural
It's a
Gary
national
flakes.
fix. Do you
It's like
understand?
cornflakes now, like Gary flakes. Now just branding.
Period.
Now branding
Uh-uh.
kill them. That's all. Last.
See, and guess what? It's not even cheap. It's not cheap food right now. I don't know how much pint of Gary is for sure anymore, but you don't
And it's
enter. It's
multi-purpose.
1,000. Do you
You pour
understand?
water inside again. You don't turn Eba. Can Golden Mon do that for you?
Straight up.
No.
Go the
No.
on down to potty immediately.
Rice Krispies cannot do that for you.
Do you drink your cereal with hot water or cold water?
It's hot water. Quicker oats. It's hot water. Everything said the men
No,
there.
no, no, cereal.
Quicker oats is cereal too now. That's the only
No,
cereal I take now.
oh, you don't take like cornflakes, Golden
Nah,
Mon,
there's no doctors
Cocoa
have said that
Pops.
is that the sugar is
Okay,
not
when you
good.
used to take them, what do you used to
They
use?
say quicker oats is good for your body, for your gut health.
Oh yeah, it's good. Great
Yes.
source
So, but
of
when I used to take cornflakes, what was the question again?
what do you take with how do you take your cereals? Hot or cold water?
It's warm. It's not too hot. You know,
Why do
woman
people do
hot,
that?
woman hot is different from everybody's normal hot. You know, you people are
But
different human beings. So our own is warm milk. Maybe that warm can be cold to you, but it's warm. That
wait,
warm
like
is
you
hot
use
for me.
warm water to drink cornflakes
No,
to
no,
drink
warm milk.
cornflakes.
Warm milk. I
Warm
take
milk
it.
to drink cornflakes.
Yes, now. May everything get okay. May everything said them there. But not too
I'm
warm that it
judging
will
you
melt.
people.
No,
I'm
sorry.
judging all of you.
Sorry for conflicts. No, it's just ordinary water.
Eh.
Ordinary water. So that it won't be soggy. It won't be
You don't see
soggy.
people that used to use hot water.
Those are the people that I wanted to abuse them,
I'm
but
judging
I used to
them
do it before. But
like
honestly,
mad.
if you
If
use
you
hot
do
water,
that,
it's soggy. It's soggy. It's
and shout
soggy.
out to people that
Yeah.
still dip their bread inside their tea. Real
But don't have,
MVPs.
please. That is a life skill. I beg you, name of God.
You
You
understand?
soak it inside.
It's so important. You need
Yeah, I
to
saw them
know
on
how
Twitter
to soak
trying to
it.
form bougie. I said, no, you people don't know what it means. When you dip that agege bread,
That
you dip it. The dipping go be
see,
like when it will be like when it will be the pass.
you understand?
Sharp. May not too soak out like that. May just embellish am small. Then put that for
See,
mouth.
no, it's because we're eating too much sliced bread now. UAC tried,
See, I
but
have
I
to
don't
even
know if they
complain.
made it. But tell
I have to
me,
even
please
complain. It's one of my
complain.
rants of the week. You see,
Yes,
um, ever since, and this is why agege bread remains supreme.
elite.
Please, you people that are doing sliced bread, the grip
What's the grip
quality,
quality again?
grip
Ayo?
quality. Because when you grip like something you want to eat, like
It needs
beans,
to squeeze, Abby.
you need to squeeze. Know that I'll
Mm,
see the particles falling apart. Every will come be
exactly.
messy. No,
Crumbs.
let your sliced bread have character. Let it have backbone. Let it be of timber and caliber. These ones are looking like Nepo. I'm looking at Nepo sliced bread. I want hardcore sliced bread. Not the ones that be dragging space with Gary. You don't even know the difference between Gary and the crumbs of bread anymore. Please. And that is why I like agege bread. Agege bread is supreme. With tea agege bread, anything grip like that, it's not they fall. You go hold now.
Per.
You go
Come
squeeze
on.
now. Come on. It's almost assault.
Elasticity.
It's almost assault what agege bread does
Zero.
to food.
You
But hey,
understand?
here we are.
See, I just remembered something right now. I remember that growing up, we used to like sneak into the store to eat Gary, like raw Gary, just to trace it in our mouth.
The one
Like,
that me
why
and
do
my
you
brother
do?
used to do is we used to have a operation, battle plan in the night.
Tell me.
So when it's night time, everybody has slept. This was the period when other guys will know this. This
Mm-hmm.
was the period when LTV, there was no 24 hours TV station in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
As crazy
Mm-hmm.
as that sounds, ladies and gentlemen, unless it was cable, but we didn't have cable then.
TV stations used to
Yeah.
open and close.
But something we found out was that LTV, when LTV was revamped, so LTV is the weekend version of the Lagos Weekend Television is the
Television.
weekend version of LTV,
Yes.
right? When Mawa came, he revamped them and they went back to the normal tradition of, oh, when is Lagos Weekend Television time from Friday,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They will show movies. It will be 24 hours, and when it's like
Yes.
from 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., they start showing movies to like early in the morning.
Money.
That was chaos. of all places, you'll be surprised that channels will show
Used
movies
to
at
be
night too.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Channels will show a movie at night, maybe tonight in around 1 or 2. That one day there. DBN has something called the
You know,
night
I was gonna say
shift,
DBN.
where people had choices. They'll line up like 4 films. They'll not tell
Films.
people to call in and vote.
Very true.
Anyone that wins, the two that
They were
win,
straight.
they show it back to back. So imagine on the weekend night, Friday night, the option. Back then we used to watch 5 films together
I swear.
simultaneously. So to get us ready, this was before Silverbed even came back.
No me,
To get us
Shana, hold on.
ready, right? We will now have that time Popsy and Mosi would have bought Dano milk. The big one, not the small one. Bonvita. St. Louis sugar like 4 pack. Everybody will go down, go sleep. We go still hang back. Well, I look at my brother. When everywhere coast is clear, say yes, let's go there. Bro, do you know what we will do?
Tell me.
We will pour that Milo, maybe 1 spoon. Maybe 1 spoon, right? Then
Inside
milk will be
bread.
like, no, inside the cup.
Okay.
Milk will not be like 4 spoons.
Nido
Then,
milk. Is this Nido?
No, not Nido, it's Dano. It used to be Dano milk, which you take. So at that time, you can see the composition of the thing. The Bonvita was very small. By the time we mix it with water, it's light skin Bonvita. It's not dark skin anymore. Then the sugar, we will not put plenty inside. We will not make sure that the water is not too many. That when we stir it, right, the under go they sticky.
Yes.
They will call the sip out. They watch film. When you reach the end, we'll not bring our spoon. We'll come go at
I'll be scraping it.
We'll go at digging like redeem people doing Christmas. We'll call the digging. You will come see the loamy soil of the of the Bonvita. Don't mix with the white sand of the this thing. Then the sugar particles, some of them no go break. They go be small chunks.
Exactly.
Life no sweet past that one.
Did your parents ever catch you guys? Because they would have noticed
that
the milk was going down
this thing was
drastically.
going down. It don't concern us. You people said it's on NT. Me low, quack. It's for growth of children. You can't complain. Why do you want to complain?
Oh my God.
We enjoyed that life very well. I was balling. We were balling.
You know that Cadbury eclairs
when that Cadbury eclairs when it first came out. Oh God.
So you go get yours now.
The middle. I heard that lady died though. That lady
really? That beautiful girl.
Yeah, that they used to play her before Cadbury television breakfast. But I didn't even know what biracial meant that time in my life.
We thought she was half caste.
Half caste was a very weird way to call biracial people, but we didn't know. The word did not know. Yes, it's not that people are like, oh, are you multiracial, biracial, or are you on mixed heritage? Before on half caste,
half caste, everybody.
Yeah, but that advert was very popular, sir.
Crazy. Well, what made us start talking about this?
I have no idea. You said you used to see Gary at night with your siblings.
I think it was the tweet of the week actually, because we were like everywhere. See, the truth is that one thing Nigerians will do is that Nigerians will have a great time. This is my take on the thing. It's not even as if now I've come to a point where I'm coming to understand that it's not even a thing of people no get money, people get money. Whether you want to call it fake life or original life, or they're living their life, right? Somebody said somebody is borrowing money to go and marry, or somebody's going use borrowing money. You know, people have different use or reasons for money, and you cannot, unfortunately, control what they use their money for.
Excuse me, please. I would like to say that if I borrow money
things are hard
for wedding,
things are hard. This not first of all, things are hard. Let's agree that things are hard.
Yes, but if I'm someone make the mistake of borrowing money for wedding, bro, ladies and gentlemen, the money you people spray me will be counted judiciously, bro. It is not going to be a reception; it's going to be a concert. Please start dropping money now.
Do you see?
Start dropping money now.
There's this content creator. His name is Okaman or something. I don't know
that guy. Did I just
across this video?
Did I just hear? That was the best kit of 2025. Simple. We say you're not in there like, but you never pity me. You can't just see my phone. At that part, I could not hold it anymore. This guy is crazy. So unassuming.
Very. And then the way he delivers, he sounds like an Akwa Ibom man. And the way he
Yeah.
tries to talk and shit. See, no, his skits are effortlessly funny. Like he loves food. Everything is contribution.
Sabino said he knew that guy when he was coming up, and he said I must work with this guy. He
Shit,
said
the
I'm a,
guy is
the
funny.
guy's okay. Yeah,
He's too funny. Too funny. And shout out to our content creators for honestly just also helping us relive these stories in different ways. Like everybody and their own, right? Gilmore, I don't know if Gilmore is okay, and people who are close to him, I hope he's okay. But that boy is not a serious person at all. I don't know. And at the
no,
end
it's
of
not
his video,
serious.
do you understand?
All everybody in his circle, because they have a large collective now.
Oh
They
yeah.
regularly collaborate. Yeah,
Oh
their
my
circle
God.
keeps growing bigger and bigger. If you notice that all of them shoot in a certain place. It's a short-let apartment. So you know that this is like a
Mm,
collective.
I never look
All
at
of
those
them
things.
there, all of them there are not normal children. If include
Aya, aya.
Gilmore is the worst. That new age series he did, I see, and nearly rolled on the floor. That new age DJ, new age videographer, new
Need
age
Baba.
photographer. The one that was new age. Hey, makeup artist. Is it
Mechanic.
makeup
Makeup
artist?
artist.
Ah,
Mechanic.
that girl suffered. They almost blinded that girl. They almost
Honestly.
they almost blinded that girl. I'm like God. And Osage was saying this over the week that
Yeah.
it's people like Gilmore that put a stop to nudity in our social media content. Like when social
Sure.
media creators were doing it. Because when Sidney Tucker and his guys, Kata Ife started,
Mm.
almost
I
everyone, like
finally saw that Kataife this week. It's like
uh
this our conversation brought it into my
W's in the chat. In the chat.
chat. Ah, that
Yes.
was what he was one who said it.
Yeah, W's in the chat. It's
Is a
normal,
Snapchat sound.
it's a popular streamer lingo. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I just noticed that all of them would just start putting naked women. I'm like, bro, is it supposed to be funny or are you people selling sex?
A
Then
girl walking
Gilmore
on the roads
Then
and
Gilmore came and Gilmore just giving
yeah.
us relatable content. Like you 2K give us
No. Oh
relatable
my
content. And I love
gosh.
those guys. Like you
Shout
don't
out
have
to
to be
like.
you don't have to be checking over your shoulder when you're watching their skits in
Do you get
public.
what I mean?
Yeah.
No, there and do you know what? The comedy is not that it is unreal. It actually imitates real life scenarios. These are things that happen for real. Like it's not. I mean, some things are some is exaggerated, of course. To tell a more succinct story. However, these are things that really happen. Like if you it's crazy. We see things online and we forget that we're actually living real lives, our real
See,
life day to day.
that's did I just hear one?
See,
Is a life of a lot of people. Oh. Some boys, you
yes
don't know.
now.
Some boys. There was there's this content creator. He's underground, not popular. He did something
Mm-hmm.
like that. His own was a series where he wanted to do Yahoo. And you know how the way Yahoo is
Mm-hmm.
now. You go to a
Mm-hmm.
HK, the HK has a chairman. For
Mm.
them to now initiate you, the HK has to now knock you. It's normal. So
Is
the
this
guy will
real
end.
though?
It's real,
Are you
yeah.
serious about this?
Yeah. It
For
happens.
Yahoo
So
Yahoo.
yes, Yahoo. So the
Interesting.
guy will unknowingly enter. He's naive. He will enter the HK. And I notice when the boys are not talking that please oh, that my tongue where I spread. No collect time oh. Oh, and I will say, oh, my aunts they pay me for more than knocking yesterday. Wait, chairman give me. Then somebody will now come and say, chairman wants to see in his room. And all of a sudden, chairman want to now say, okay, bend your yansh and something like that.
Yeah, she's in
Um,
the dictionary by the way now.
the guy did like a series of it. It was so funny. There's one he did
Crazy.
where he was a corpse in a morgue, right? And a young
Mm-hmm.
boy came and told the
Who is this
attendants that
person?
I can't remember his name. I need to.
Is this a content creator?
He's a content creator.
Okay.
Yeah, but he has not just
Okay.
blown.
Mm-hmm.
So he was playing the role of a corpse in a
Mm-hmm.
mortuary. So Yahoo boy came to meet the mortuary attendant that please he's looking for freshly dead corpse that he wants to have sex with the freshly dead corpse. I told them we're now bargaining. That's how the cops they woke up and said no, no be my ash I go here. I beg. So that
Crazy.
it was that Aquaman. That Aquaman. Did I just hear one right now? He said, no wonder you all blue lights. The fear of blue light is the beginning of wisdom.
See, the guy is too funny. I don't know how is he there's no I don't know, he's funny and I really appreciate his content.
Did you see
I
the
appreciate
latest one
what
he
he
did? One of the
does.
latest one he did, where everybody was bringing snacks for their potluck, something, something.
He
And the guy,
brought fufu.
he said, bro, he couldn't even finish the line because he knew that he was
He's
too.
busting out
He had
laughing.
to That guy never has money in any of his kids. People want to
He's
donate. They say,
always
no.
dragging
He said,
contribution.
is this why you people brought me here?
If you don't
No.
contribute now.
And his accent, oh my lord. I'm really
See,
happy that another person has broken through. I'm always happy to see like
I like to
Nigerians
talk to him.
very,
I like to
they're
speak
very
to him.
young creatives. Yeah, I don't think he has moved to Lagos yet, but you know them now. They go soon drag and come Lagos. It will go be lucky big boys soon with Benz.
See, but why can't we let people just be in their own like part of Nigeria? Because it also opens us up
Yeah,
to those parts of the
the
country.
the flaw is that it's like how even as I am on the mainland,
Mm,
I now begin to understand why people go to the island. Because if you have a meeting somewhere in Lekki, going all the way from the mainland to Lekki is long term.
of
Quick
course.
access, quick networking environment, and all that. I get it. And sometimes when these business are being done, they're done in these offices in Lekki. Not even the office itself. It could be a
Mm-hmm.
lounge. It could be a
Mm-hmm.
club. And bro, you are all the way in. I believe that guy is in Uyo. I believe. I think
Yeah.
he's in Calabar or somewhere. Bro, no matter what, you need to have like let people see your face around,
Mm,
and that's how deals will be strong. You find out that 80% of the deals in their own business or even the entertainment business is, oh, I saw this guy recently. I think I should call him for something.
mm-hmm.
Not that, oh, I know this guy is on social media. He's not. No, no, no. So I know it's definitely going to make that move. All of them have done it. There's some guys in Ibadan, they had to make the move too. Ego everly be. Ego, most of them go be. You can't be Mr. Jollof, who is a nuisance in Delta States at the end of the day. So you eventually move. When the big deals start coming, before you know, you see my guy in Lekki with Benz chilling.
You know what I want to say?
Well,
I want to say that everybody, I think that one thing, if we start to, let me put it this way, creatives should start to think more about what their goals are intentionally as well. I agree with what you have said, Ilti. I don't want you to feel like I haven't, but just a different way of thinking about some things, right? Everybody cannot be in Lagos. This is number one.
everybody cannot be in Lagos. It's true. But
Yes.
the reality is that until the federal government empowers states and governors start doing their job, everybody's going to eventually come to Lagos.
Okay. I like that you have brought up that topic
Yeah, so that
because
is a clear example. It's not that, oh, I have to be in Lagos, but when you do not create economic
yes.
hubs in other states and allow people to, participate in the commerce of that state,
Mm-hmm.
they're good. And that is why Lagos is overpopulated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, at this point right now, if I be Lagos governor, I go put border now. And I go to collect visa come Lagos. Because now I don't too plenty. I beg. I beg. Every time you see somebody, you girls know that Layi too was in, even though he was schooling in a state outside of Lagos. Layi started outside Lagos before, he moved into this thing.
Lagos.
Yeah, even Senator too was not the Lagos guy. Kataefe too was not a Lagos guy. They all moved in, and it is what it is, sir. But shout out to Aquaman, and hopefully he knows where to
It's,
sleep
it's,
at night.
it's not
And
Okaman, Abi.
is it
Abidon.
Aquaman?
Mm.
Aquaman. Anyway, anytime the fear of blue light is the beginning of wisdom. If you know, you know. Let's
My
not
hand,
uh,
my hand
let's
is
not
up,
talk past
sir.
that one. What do you say?
My finger is up. I want to say
Okay,
something.
all right.
You know that governors currently receive budgets right now, each for their states to control, right? No, no, wait, hold on now.
Yes,
Wait.
yes. The
There's
largest. It's not budget. It's the largest allocation ever given to governors in the history of Nigeria.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, more than anything, if people continue to migrate to this is not a problem. Oh. I don't think that I don't think that migration is a problem in a sense, right? If it is controlled and properly managed, it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's not properly controlled. That's the issue.
Yes. There are a lot of factors that makes Lagos a hub, right? And one of the things is that Lagos has the largest port in Nigeria that is currently functioning. Does it mean that other states do not? No. Because of that, there's a lot of commerce here. It's because it's closer to markets, everything. This proximity to market that I just mentioned is what I want to bring into a different thought. Let's think about things differently, right? So you are somewhere in Kwara State, for instance, and you're doing your thing and you've
Shout out
gone
to the
viral there.
Quarras.
Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
And you've gone viral there. Um, what are the tools of your craft that make it easy for you to do what you are doing so that you can then scale? Hear me out. Sometimes some people are too quick to grow. You are too fast. Doesn't mean that speed is not the idea, it's consistency, right? And if sometimes growing fast leads to burnout, because you then have more load when you're probably not at capacity to carry that thing yet. There is no formula for success. People can get, I think we all get lucky at our own time. And also with consistency, it then breeds its growth, whether it's vertical or horizontal, right? So if somebody has, I was telling somebody, okay, let me give this instance, mainland island. Somebody I know right now is looking for an apartment, and the person currently lives on the mainland. The person says, um, I say, oh, there's a house on the island, very much within the person's what's it called? Um
Price range.
budget. Very much within the person's budget. Person says, oh, they want to move and everything. I'm like, okay, oh, there's a house on the island. Are you interested? The person says to me, the first thing the person says to me is that in terms of proximity to markets, it doesn't work for me because right now I spend next to nothing to produce what I'm producing. And I think it's just better for me to be here. This person is probably always on the island partying any other day. Now, if the goal is to make money, then there is time for everything, right? If it doesn't work for you and you prematurely just come, sometimes you could get lucky, it could work for you. Sometimes it could also not work. I'm not saying there's any right thing to do. I'm saying that if the resources that you need to get, you have not grown a structure for you to be able to get it easier, and then you make a move um prematurely, get ready to struggle, like struggle. The level at which you're ready to struggle will determine how much you eventually float. This is not to say it is always the case, because what the life is unfair. Life is very unfair. There's no formula, but then again, if nothing is really chasing you that place that you are, you can be a king in that place too. Like the world will make a bidding path to your doorstep. If you like, hide inside one mountain. You know, be all these people they stay for mountain, they see for documentary. Somebody went to go and stay up. You see human being, you still climb and go and meet them there. People, if people like a thing, they will find it. Popularity is not conversion. I want us always to understand that just because a thing is popular doesn't mean that it's making a lot of money. It just means that everybody knows it. Does it mean that everybody buys it? No. Just wanted to put that out there, Sha.
All right. Thank you very much for that hair talk analysis. Anywho, let us
That would be
what's next on
300,000.
no so maybe only 300,000.
300K an
Uh
hour. Don't joke.
okay. Believe it or not, let us go
Whoop,
there
whoop,
right
whoop.
now. And these are funny stories that might sound like fiction, but they're actually true. Now, one thing that is common to almost every other Nigerian is that applying for visa, right? And shout out to Zikoko for compiling this funny article about Nigerians sharing their their visa rejection stories, right? People that want to japa. This is Ima, 29-year-old. These are not real names, so please. It's not the Ima that is in your house or down the street. Ima, 29, says, I don't know who advised me, but I was feeling lucky on the day of my first US visa interview in 2017. So I wore a I love New York shirt to the appointment. I wanted them to say I was already embracing life in the US. You need to see the speed which the consular officer rejected me. I tried again the following year and even fasted for 21 days before the interview. They still rejected me. I've left their US for them. Jola, 33. As a member of a popular apron wearing church, I repeat, I was a member of a popular apron wearing church when I went for my Schengen visa interview in 2019. I wore the apron to the interview as an act of faith and even gave testimony in advance at church. The way the officer looked at me throughout the interview, and it was all over. It was over long. It was over long before the rejection finally came. John 33 said, I applied for US visa in 2018 and prepared for the interview like my life depended on it. I think I paid someone about 60K to coach me. And I traveled down to Lagos from Warri 2 days before the interview because I didn't want my village people to use bus delays to spoil my plan. The interview day came and the consular officer asked if I was married. I said no. She immediately rejected me. I was shocked. I changed my mouth and started claiming I had a girlfriend at home and we were planning marriage. But until already giving me the blue slip. That's how I began to tearfully repeat, why would you do this to me? As if she knew me from anywhere. I swore for our politicians all through the journey home. What would I be looking for in America if the country was working? This is Nadia
Everywhere
18.
first blow.
Everywhere blog. Yeah, shake. Nadia or Nadia who was 18 at the time of this report says, my mom got rejected while seeking US visas for the family in 2007. We were all dressed in ashoke and beads because my mom thought it would mean that we were proud of our country and would come back. After they rejected us, she carried us to Mr. Biggs to eat our sorrows away. The
Love
interview
it.
was on a Tuesday. The interview was on a Tuesday morning. Imagine the weird looks we got when we put up to Mr. Biggs, just like we are going to Adowa Pay. Oh my lord, Nigerians are hilarious.
Love
This
it.
is Chisom 27. I don't know who sent me from. I don't know who sent me to Form Access during my UK visitors visa interview in 2021. I have a very thick Igbo accent. I was trying to avoid a thing where the officer would ask me to repeat myself. I'm not even sure which accent I was impersonating. I just wanted to sound clear. It didn't work, Sha. The officer asked me, have you lived outside Nigeria before? Even though it was clear I hadn't. I'm sure she must have been wondering where this one found accent. I don't blame her for rejecting myself. Who does that?
I do
Favor.
visit all those Odumeje videos.
No, I don't listen to it.
Shit. Funny as fuck.
Anyway, this is Favor 25. I dry fasted and prayed for 3 days and nights on this US visa matter. The appointment was for 6:45 a.m., coinciding with the day I was supposed to end the fast. I didn't even sleep the previous night because I prayed all through. 2 minutes into my interview, the officer said I looked sick and that he didn't believe I'll return to Nigeria. To say I was shocked in another statement. And the last one, this is Dami at 28 or Dami 28. I applied to India. I applied to India to study nursing in 2014. I can't even remember the reason the interviewer gave for rejecting my visa application. I was just so angry. Like, come on, India. In anger, I told him, out of all the countries, do you think is India I would choose to migrate to? The guy was shocked. He started saying something about reapplying, but I just carried myself away from there. Nigerians are funny people. Uh,
Night India, but India is not a bad country to go to. It depends
yeah,
on
but
what you want to.
there's an image problem we have in India, so it's not nice. Some of our brothers and sisters are doing some very illegal activities there. And the issue with Indians is that I guess that they think that all Nigerians look alike. So
The same way
maybe they
we
want to
think
plan.
all of them look alike.
No, no, I think all Chinese look alike, but I don't think all Asian. I don't think all Indians look alike because I've been
Speak
around
for
Indians
yourself, oh.
and Pakistanis for a
Exactly.
while.
So,
Yes.
but if the average Nigerian sees an Indian person, they think they all look alike,
And also
forgetting
I grew
different
up on
skin.
India. Also, I grew up on Indian films.
Indian
So
films.
yes, all those Dust Nobari, Burning Train, Mad,
Exactly.
Samrat. I probably watch also. I know who am
Three
who am
Idiots.
Amitabh Bachchan. Three Idiots was even later. That's
More
where
in recently.
we are talking of those ones where you
They
see
used to sing
Doc,
and dance
they still all sing and dance.
for 8 hours.
Does Nobody will stand. All of a sudden he will jump backwards to the balcony. I'm like, bruh, you know you people just press rewind. Come on. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. This was
Their
before Z
effects though.
this was before Z Word now became a thing, which is still a thing apparently. I go to one woman
Oh
shop
yeah.
to go to POS. That woman's television is always on Z World.
Yes, so
Always on Z World. And it's the same as if the people who do the subtitles, they're the same people because it's the same voice. Brother, can you imagine that the magistrates? I'm like, God, what is did you people
see,
for find interesting in this thing?
and the women are understanding the language small like that for.
Ah, see, how to rant about something.
Please,
Right? Allow me
go.
to rant.
Let's hear
First
it.
of all, first of all, the first one I want to rant about, just small rant.
Mm,
When we were growing up in Lagos, there's some days that when you're in a car, maybe your popsi's driver was taking you people to school or somewhere, and you
mm,
people passed a road you did not know, a street.
mm,
The easiest way to know where you were was to look at the signboards in front of shops to know that, oh, this is the street I am right now.
mm-hmm.
If I can bet you as Lagosians, please go anywhere in Lagos right now where there are a lot of shops. Addresses on signboards have disappeared. They don't
True,
now you don't know where you are anymore. All you
true.
see is WhatsApp, WhatsApp number, email, and that's it. I don't know whether I'm in Igboefon or I'm in Ajagbadi. Please let us bring signboards back to let us bring addresses back to signboards. Sometimes Google Map no they work all the time like that. We need to maneuver ourselves and navigate these very tricky roads in Lagos. That's my first
Mm.
rant. My second rant is for the
Navi.
is
Lagos
for
Navi.
the is for the K drama people. I understand that people love a form of drama movies. I watch anime, which is Japan cartoons, adult cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And and once in a while you can pick up some Japanese words there, right? And it's
Mm-hmm.
great. We watch it and we love it. Everybody's cool. You see these K drama people in Nigeria, and this is not all of them, not all of them. I think it's madness when you watch K drama and you begin to imagine yourself that you're Korean. You begin to
But why
dress
is it
Korean
madness?
and you begin to speak Korean. I
But
think
we're
it's a
speaking
level.
English.
Those was colonial masters. It's different.
And
You
now this
willingly
one is by
go,
consumption now.
you really go right and go and imbibe and you not see them on social media. How to teach
What?
you how to speak in Chinese, Japanese, or Korean? I'm like, do you know say that this is mental slavery or colonialism? That lady that does
Mm.
skits with Mr. Macaroni, Momiwa,
Mm-hmm.
two
Mm.
years ago, she produced a Nigerian Korean
I
series,
remember. I
and
saw it.
I
I think I
and
watched
and,
it a bit.
and the reaction from Nigerians made me have small hope, small hope. I mean, a mustard seed faith of hope that Nigeria can be revived because the bashing she got. Because how will people born in West Africa to different tribes will not be forcing themselves to speak Korean in Africa? Meanwhile, I've not seen Koreans saying, "Oh, we need to speak like Nigerians. We need to use
I
pidgin English in our stories."
you're on the wrong side of TikTok, but it's because these guys are doing adverts in almost pidgin English.
That one is the AI they're using to do it, but they're not creating a series that say let's dedicate a series to for Nigerians. It doesn't
What's this,
happen.
what's the same mommy word did not using? But people watched it though.
Of course, no. I said that they are clinically insane people who are part of this cult.
But why do you feel that way now?
They'll not be want to force you. They'll not be wanting to greet you. Is a so I'm like, are you mad?
But we've always had those
I'm
moments
like,
now.
boss, are you crazy? You that they born inside CNS. You are now deceiving yourself that you and Kim Jong Un are a couple. You are a couple.
They.
I think
Don't
it's
know.
there's a twist somewhere. It's a small twist. It also goes
See,
with people who listen to reggae and start talking in patois.
I think that it's flattery that somebody tries to speak your language. Like people try to speak. You see a lot of
No, Ugochi, you don't understand.
foreigners trying to
I'm
speak
not.
pidgin
I'm not
English
saying that.
on
Oh,
social
yes,
media.
if you can pick up a language, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you not changing your character and identity to be one of
Caricature,
these
maybe. Oh,
imaginary characters in a soap opera. I don't
because
fucking get. I
because
mean,
that's what they've consumed now
I'm not mad at it. Look, there's Lagos Comic Con where people dress as, you know,
as comic
uh,
characters.
yes, I get
Mm-hmm.
that. That is passion. But all of a
Why is
sudden,
that? So why is that acceptable?
I will not go to
No.
your room, and your room is designed as if you're in a K drama. The food you
See,
are
but
eating, that's where you now be going to that. All of a sudden, you that are eating amala and begiri, you're not going to Korean restaurant every day because somehow you and Ling Hong Hu will meet in a Korean restaurant in Lagos and you'll be eating food. And later, when you start purging, you now say it's the work of your enemies. When your constitution, your stomach constitution, does not meet the fluffiness of Korean food, please, I think Yaba Left needs to really create a word for you people, the Korean word, because I don't get it again. I understand why people watch it. I've looked at Korean series and I'm like, oh, I get it. The men and women look like doll babies. It's very colorful, it's very dramatic, emotive, and all that. Even when they do all those their epic movies, the culture, the display of culture and everything. I
mm-hmm.
understand. But please, Bimbo, look at your nyash. Your nyash is big. You are not a leper Korean woman. Look, Korean women don't have big nyash. Please, let us be guided. Thank you.
Your own talk is to always go towards a certain point.
Or just and next thing you know, they'll start bleaching. They will know how to look white. They want to be looking white. They'll not be using
So
Asian bleach. And it always starts from when they say, oh, Korean, they don't use this, they now start using Korean creams. I know. You that were using
yes,
Duo all of a sudden, you now decided that you want to be using what Chang Won is using, Nabi. Don't worry.
you,
God
you
is
know,
this thing.
I was actually
God is
going
judging
to
everybody.
I was actually going to bring that up actually, that when we consume when people consume cultures, they consume every part of the culture, right? Everything. Right now, Asian skincare, especially Korean, China, is in fact that's currently the beauty template. Everybody wants to have soft baby skin, hydrated, smooth, glass skin. I don't know if you've heard about people talking about everybody wants to have that. I want to have glass skin. And if possible, whatever products, and they've actually taken over the beauty market, or currently we have a lot of Asian skincare in the market right now, and they're really topping. This is not to say that Nigerian skincare brands are not also doing equally as great. I remember sometime last year there was a trade agreement that happened where Nigerians can now also trade their beauty products in the UK. There's such a partnership like that currently exists. So just to ensure that they are also bringing in their own thing. See, a lot of things are happening with this tariff thing happening in the world. Things are happening, but I'm saying this because even away from people acting the movies and trying to be like, because unfortunately we're consuming a lot of, isn't that what we were talking about last week, that Nigeria is currently consuming a lot of
So
Chinese
so I
things and
so I
stuff.
know I see
Hmm.
there's
So
I
it's
know
coming in different
I
ways.
know I know the solution. Ban everything. And once you see any white person that looks
You
Chinese
can't oh
with red lipstick, ban it. Because it's a
see
plague now.
the beauty girlies will come for you like crazy because the skin must
What do they want
skin
to do?
and it must
Did they
be it
did they want
must
to protest? Did they want to protest with lipstick?
be
No.
careful. This part you want to tread, they will bite.
And it's
See,
what's that guy's
I
name? There's
mean,
one time that Nigeria babes were what's that Lim Me Ho Lim Me Ho.
oh,
Be like Ashawo name himself. Which one be Ho? How is your last name Ho? Yeah. The guy is
I
not
don't know
fine
why they
again.
like that.
The guy is
No,
not
he,
fine
he
again.
he just looks like a baby. I don't know. I feel
Uh,
like that's what's. I don't
First of all,
know.
this Korea is a very funny country because the beauty
It
standard that these
is.
people project is very, very unrealistic.
It
If you
is.
understand, because how do you
Well,
look at BTS?
not for them though.
BTS look like glass. I'm seeing those guys. I'm like, you people cannot be normal. Do you people defecate at all? Like, what is
Uh
this? Oh, Koreans really did
see,
they really did a thing on the world.
they
Just that
and they
women,
still
just
they
that the
still
women know they
are.
get yash. You all see the
They are
women like,
making
bro.
money. Oh my
Of course
God.
they're making money, but the women
But
don't
they
know they get
tell
yash.
really good
That's the problem.
stories, oh.
Yeah,
They
they try.
tell great
This movie,
stories.
Parasite
Parasites. I knew you
is
were
a
going to.
is a Korean film. I don't mess with Korean. There's one I was
Yo,
watching. Hey, there's one Korean zombie movie.
Is it
Wait.
the Outlaws or something? I think there's one time I mentioned one
So
of her.
there's one, the Korean zombie series. All of us are dead. Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Zombies
Mm,
attack a school, like their own secondary school.
mm-hmm.
Mad. It's mad. There's another one again.
No, they tell fantastic stories. So
No,
I can't blame
see,
people for, I can't blame anybody for admiring that. See,
no.
if something is good, we need to say it's good so that we can learn and do great because
Please,
people all over
anybody,
the world are consuming African, Nigerian content right now. So
people,
we might as well go
people,
crazy with it.
please,
Shout out,
when
grow
I talk about
crazy.
consuming content, Korea and
See what I
Nigeria are
did
different
there?
levels. Okay, good for you. There is this movie called Train to Busan. It's a Korean
Mm,
film. See, you will sit at the edge of your seat. You will go mad. The
see now.
zombie action. I'm like, bro,
Now
hey.
you're talking about the way Korea is affecting you now.
But
Nobody
did I
shouted at
did,
you.
did I tell you? Did I tell you when I was speaking? Did I say
And it's
zombies?
because that's what you like now. Is what you are picking what you like. Everybody pick the one that they like, and they are doing that one. Everybody,
Okay.
you pick the one that you can do. That's okay for you. Then other people they will pick the one they can do. That's okay for them.
See, there's one
Me, I'm
called
not against it though, because I'm very much for their culture, their work
shout out
culture.
to you.
If there's
See, please,
anything,
anybody that speaks Korean to me on the
they've
road is
been
correcting.
consistent.
We'll collect blow in his Adam apple. Your Adam apple.
Aha. Okay, look at that.
There's one zombie one again. It's called Kingdom. This one is historic.
Mm.
And this is their own zombie. This version of zombies, they sleep during the day. These are lazy zombies. They are
Uh-uh.
lazy zombies. But when the sun is already dipping like this, it's a night of terror. They do not unrelentless.
Hmm.
The king of that kingdom was a zombie. And they were trying to hide
Oh,
it from the prince. And the prince knew something was wrong. So he went to go and trace a
so the
doctor.
prince is not a zombie.
No, he's not a zombie. The prince now went to go and
Azam.
trace the doctor who
Mm-hmm.
treated his father to find out the
Mm.
truth. By the time he entered that village, zombies don't take over. So there was
Hmm.
a night of terror and panic. He
Was he fighting everybody
was fighting everything and his ADC. They were fighting.
based on
Now,
samurai?
yeah. So what happened was
Mm.
that during the day, they now asked the prince, they're not interrogating the prince.
Mm-hmm.
What did you mean that these people were zombies? Blah 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 blah. He was telling them. Meanwhile, the guy said, when it is dark, that you should burn the zombies now. Now when it is dark, they will rise. They no one believe. Now so the sun deep again. And these zombies are runners. Marathon. See
Mm-mm.
killing. See killing. Oh, I say yes. This is the real shit. This is the real shit. And
No,
this is
they
why it's
tell
one.
amazing stories.
No, their stories are wonderful. Like there is no genre of movies they do or TV series they do that it is not amazing. I'm
No,
just
they
saying, Lagos body. You're a Lagos body. You're not a Korean body. Please. Thank you.
so Mulan is not Korean, but
Is
Mulan,
everybody watch Mulan? Which one is it the cartoon or the live action? Because I don't believe in
the
live action.
cartoon,
That live action is just is
the
daylight robbery.
cartoon.
It's just capitalism.
I don't even
The
know if I
origin,
watched it.
the real Mulan with Eddie Murphy as that little dragon. I
Oh
laughed my
yeah,
head
yeah,
off.
yeah. Oh,
I laughed my head
see,
off.
Mulan. See, but I'm trying to even say like we've consumed so much Asian culture in that way. China, Korea.
We'll go to you, but do you speak Chinese? Do you
No,
speak
but
Korean?
because I didn't pick an interest now, and maybe we
Eh.
should learn so that in case they want to trade us now for
Ah,
something,
sorry.
we'll know what we can hear. You know,
I'll
we
be
can
a very
understand.
I'll be a very unknowledgeable Chinese slave
See, do you know
because
it's
they'll
actually
put me in the mines immediately because I will not be very productive in modern society.
we're not going to any minds, by the way,
Yes.
because we're going to be leading. This see, Africa is about to lead the
Oh,
world,
so
so we
thank you
should
very
better
much.
be ready.
Thank you very
See,
much.
see, I see.
Thank you very much.
No, but
Moving
I'm so
on.
serious.
Nobody's
Ayo,
doubting you. Nobody. Am I
I'm
doubting
telling
you?
you that.
Do I look as if I'm doubting you? No.
There's this video of this guy that I've
Hey.
been seeing of recent. I'm going to send it to you. You guys, I'm really hopeful. If this is going to be the candle in the dark, in the
Mm.
great abyss, I'm happy to keep it on
Please,
because
Korea, come. I will learn Korean. Please come now. Thank you.
I beg. See, we'll learn because we want to partner to grow, we want to excel. See, this country has to work. We have no choice. It has to work, and I
Uh-huh.
don't know.
Next
We
docket, please.
we
Next
need
thing on the
we
docket.
need to make it work. Okay,
Okay.
now.
All right.
See now,
All
no be
right.
fella now. Waiting fella talk all those years ago. No be now the awakening just the happen. People are now
All
talking
right.
about it because you need to keep fighting.
Anyway, I recommended the series for you guys to watch. In case you guys need more series to watch. Spartacus, The House of Asher is or Asher is out. We are 6 episodes in. Now, in case you guys have forgotten who Asher was that annoying guy in Spartacus that thought he was a gladiator but was doing pulling strings behind. The guy that had a limp. I don't know if you go to ever watch Spartacus.
I can't remember the character you were
So
talking
the guy
about.
had a
That's
limp. He had a limp, and he was one doing some devious things in the background. He used to claim
mm,
he used to claim he was a gladiator. He was a gladiator for a brief while. Anyway, House
I
of
think I
Asher is
remember. I think I
a,
remember. Oh, I
yeah,
remember.
that annoying guy, yes,
Yes,
that
I
used to
remember. I
limp.
remember.
So
Man, that's
now
Spartacus
in
though.
Spartacus, he survived, he died. But House
Mm-hmm.
of Asher, which is his character's name, is a
Yes.
reimagination of what if
What
he
it should
didn't
have
die?
been.
Yes. So in this
Mm.
series now, he has taken over Batiatos Ludos, right? And he's
Mm.
tried to make a name for himself. He has his own gladiators, but they're whack. They're not sabi like that.
I feel like I
So,
may have watched this one or
so
not.
one
I
day he
don't.
was in the market complaining, and he saw a black beautiful slave. This woman is
Mm.
beautiful, guys. And he said,
Mm.
and he saw the way she was fighting with
That's
people.
a
She was trying
black
to
women.
escape, and she was trying to escape, and she was fighting viciously, like
Mm-hmm.
fiercely. He now bought her, and he now said he must make her a gladiator. The problem
Mm.
is that women gladiators fighting with male gladiators is very uneven because of as it is.
The
So
men were falling in love. Uh-huh.
no, they were beating the shit out of her. And they detested her because they're like, why do you need a woman gladiator when we are here? You know. So they will beat this woman. The beating was too much. But she could
That
fight.
hurts me.
That's the thing, she could fight. And Asha made a pact with her that if she becomes a gladiator and fights well for him, she'll be eventually released, which was
Mm.
what she always wanted. And the last episode I watched, she nearly lost her life in her first fight, but she won because she had like a flashback or something. I think her sister or her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
was killed. So she was remembering the event and she just killed this guy and she won. But as she win, she almost died. She entered a serious
Mm.
coma. But you guys should watch it if you like it. Of course, it's like Spartacus, so expect a lot of nipples, a lot of violence, a lot of gay ass shit too. If that is what you want, you can watch that. It's very, very nice. Which other series am I watching? Um, there's something called Fallout. Very interesting series based on a video game. If you like it, you can watch it also. Yes. I somewhere along the line I stopped watching it. Welcome to Derry because it's scary as fuck. And I don't like when children are being killed or maimed. But it seems that these children deserve it. So I'll go back to watching it again. Because if as a child you don't know that you should run away from evil, I think you should be slaughtered and killed. I think honestly, you should just be killed. Yeah. Those are my thoughts. So yeah, that's what I've been watching so far. Say Gobi.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Do you guys have lights?
Oh, we have lights, yes.
Amazing, no.
Yeah, we did try. We did try.
I want,
So
I
watch
want
House of Asher, watch other series, feel free, enjoy.
I tell my I do know what I appreciate is that like I watch the ones that I can actually watch. And if I can't watch it and I just say, you know what, Gucci, you tried.
Oh
I
yes, me, I
watched
don't like now I watch old series too. Like bro, I can't keep up with the new ones. So I don't even bother myself. When I will decide to watch it, I'll watch it. Don't come and kill me.
I watched that Brown Sugar Tinamba movie on YouTube this week for 3 days.
Hey.
I actually had to watch it because I kept seeing clips of it everywhere. And Tinamba was not looking happy in many of the clips. I was
Yeah,
just
because it's
like,
an old woman that is looking for a young man to harvest.
see, I felt like the I don't know whether her character was stiff. I mean, great,
It's YouTube
interesting
film.
story.
Not YouTube film.
But
They do this in 4 days. They don't have time to be doing gaga.
no, but I enjoyed the movie. It was decent. It was a decent movie. It was
When I see
interesting
YouTube,
to
when I see YouTube film now, Nollywood. Thank you. Thank you very much.
you have
I've
overdosed. Oh,
I've
did.
disappeared. I've disappeared. I've disappeared. Please. See this year is a great year for movies, and I don't see any Nigerian film in the list of what I'm going to watch. So please, thank you very much. We're going to have a new Black Panther soon, according to rumors,
Mm.
strong rumors. Yes, our own very Nigerian, my Yoruba brother himself, you know, who starred. in F1 alongside Brad Pitt. If you not watch F1, please, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Uh-huh. I believe Ugocha has watched that film because she's the F1 correspondent on this podcast.
Yes, now.
Yes.
I even
So
told I said it, you know.
yes. So Damson Idris has been
Whoop,
rumored
whoop, 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 whoop,
to
whoop,
be the next Black Panther. He recently
whoop,
showed
whoop,
up
whoop.
at the Golden Globes, and people noticed he was wearing a suit bigger than him. And people are saying that is to cover his new physique, which requires him to bulk up to play the role of a superhero. And all I can say is that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go motivational now.
Let's go.
Believe in your dreams. Believe
Wow.
in the power of your dreams. And I'll tell you why.
I love this
The first time
positive.
I knew of Damson Idris was in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
He had, and this was before social media could even amplify videos. I don't even think Instagram was even uploading videos. Maybe it was like 1 minute or 30 seconds.
Mm.
So this guy was doing skits on his YouTube channel, Damson Idris, right? Now, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are surprised that he has a Yoruba accent. I wasn't surprised because if you go and watch a lot of his skits,
Mm-hmm.
right, it was him mimicking like his Yoruba parents and stuff like that. And I was like, and this is why you should never put a ceiling in your life. And I thought that, oh, this guy would just transition into being one of those UK, Nigerian content creators that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
One day, he decided to delete all the videos on his YouTube channel. And he announced that he wanted to be an actor. So he now did something like a show reel where he was doing like an audition. And in my mind, I was like, why is this guy wasting his time? What are the chances that you will become an actor, right? And I also
Mm-hmm.
go, I mean, I was doing piece like, guy, you are doing wonderful skits. You are making people laugh. You should go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy deleted all the videos, did his show reel, did an audition, put it out there on the internet. And the next thing I saw was that the guy moved to Los Angeles. And I was like, bro, come on. Why are you wasting your time now? He was even showing when he was going to like acting classes and all that stuff. I'm like, really? Lo
Wow.
and behold, one of the greatest black directors in America, right? John Singleton, who
Mm-hmm.
has given a lot of rappers their breakthrough, Ice Cube, Tyrese, and all that. They're giving them their acting
Crazy
history. Announced that he was doing a series
debuts.
called Snowfall, right?
Mm.
And he said that, oh, the lead actor is an unknown guy. He comes from the UK, blah, blah, blah. This was 2017, 4 years
Mm-hmm.
after I had known of Damson Idris. And he said the lead actor was Damson Idris. I was like, it's a lie.
Hmm.
And at the
Bet
back
on
of
it
my
seems like
mind,
mad.
I was crossing my fingers that please let this guy blow. Season one came out. I watched season one when this was even before Snowfall became popular. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, try. All of a sudden, Snowfall now morphed into this huge series that gave this guy
Exactly.
a
I
huge
haven't watched it
acclaim.
though.
Oh, you have to watch it. Oh, this is
I
about selling
haven't watched
cocaine
it.
in the 80s.
Mm.
And I was like, oh my God. And I've now seen Damson
Let's
Idris
watch it.
grow and grow into becoming one of the most promising young actors in the world. And I'm like, bro, imagine I was this guy's friend and the guy asked me, oh, do you think I can act? Do you think I should go and act? And I'm like, bro, why
I'll
you
pay
gonna
you
act, man?
fine.
Let's just go and
Do you
do
understand?
let's just go and do skits and just make our 5k pounds per video and be like the skit makers, in UK who are very popular now and are making money, but not as big as Damson Idris. And Damson Idris right now is on the verge
Biggest
of becoming the next Black Panther. He's also going to act
person.
in Children of Blood and Bone. I don't know who has read that
Ooh,
book before,
the
written by
book.
that
I've read
Nigerian
it.
American author. He's going to be
Yeah.
there alongside Arasta and a lot of other people.
Wow.
All I have to say about Damson is anytime I see Damson, I keep telling myself there's no limit to
Keep
your
at it.
dreams and your visions. If you believe it,
Facts.
as Antimo used to say it, if you could believe it, you can achieve it. Because
Facts.
it's just amazing what the guy has done.
Facts.
Amazing what the guy has done. It's unbelievable. And I am seriously praying that Lord, Black Panther should hit. He should do this well and to open the doors for him. We've had a Nigerian actor, John Boyega, who has done great things too, acted in Star Wars. So I'm hoping
Mm-hmm.
that Damsey Idris is the next to follow. Because, bruh, that boy, I when I watch him in F1, I say, yes, he's ready. He's ready now. That
He's
cocky
really
attitude,
good.
I'm like,
Honestly.
bro has it now.
Stop
Yeah, yeah.
stubborn heady youngie.
Very annoying, very annoying guy. So, guys out there, see, if you believe that one day oh, you'll be on the New York runway or Paris runway, bro, it's possible. Just have to work at it at the end of the day. It's believable.
Don't listen to anybody.
Don't listen to your immediate tired that says you gotta do skit money, go and collect skit money. What do I know at the end of it?
See,
At the end of the day, what do I know? Yeah.
it's so important to also have people in your life that believe that you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopelessly believe that you see that you are fantastic. You are.
The day I saw John Boyega like very close to me, I saw him like a few feet away from me. I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
this guy started acting, learning how to act by watching Mike Bamiloye and Mike Bamiloye and Gloria Bamiloye, the
Imagine
Mount
that.
Zion were the ones who trained him.
Imagine
The
that.
first acting school he had in the UK. When they went to the UK for something,
Crazy.
the Bamiloyes, they gave him his first acting class.
And
Bro,
we were there hitting on a Mount Zion
yes.
ministry films
Bro,
and
do you know
how
what Star
great
Wars
it
is?
was.
If you have a 10-minute rule in Star Wars, you are made
Precedence,
for life.
guys.
Because you will go to Comic Con every year and you will make money just off appearances alone, apart from
See,
the back end of you just being this guy appeared in 3 Star Wars movies, a bloody Nigerian immigrant. Come on, come on. So who says it can't be possible at the end of the day? Live your
we
dreams.
need we need to immortalize our superheroes and maybe start to sell them in other continents because how we all the way here in Africa and we can afford to buy costumes.
Oh, not everybody can afford to buy a costume because those costumes are expensive, bro.
See
That
that
world, once you enter that world, just know that it's a world where money is going. When you start, you can't stop because
I have a
cosplay is serious business, brothers.
I
Imagine
have
you dressing up like an avatar. It's not easy.
I have a bit of a comeback for this and it's very
What's that?
unpopular, but hear
What's that?
this. Low key, that's how we have also exported our Owambe culture.
I don't know
The
anything about that.
Ashrebi, the
I'm a
Ashrebi
novice.
Owambe, no, like people are having Lagos party or Nigerian parties in the broad
Oh yeah, I've
and
seen that one.
having white people wearing Ashrebi
Yeah, they should wear it
and
now.
coming. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we not in a way? Actually, we're making money out of it because tailors are cashing out.
You are going to buy
Ladies,
it. I think what
people
we
are
need to do is sorry to cut you
no,
off.
no, no, no. Keep
So
going.
Ghana did something where they geotagged Kente. Now what it means
Mm-hmm.
is that if that Kente is not from Ghana, you have no right to call it Kente. Just like the way you can make sparkling wine, right? Anywhere in the world. But
Mm-hmm.
if it is not from that region in France
Mm,
called Champagne, you
mm,
cannot call it Champagne.
mm.
So there's a difference between sparkling wine and Champagne is from
I
Champagne.
don't know this, so
Wait, let me look
actually,
for it.
interestingly.
Wait, let me.
I don't
Champagne
know. No,
is,
keep going. I'm
yeah, I
hearing.
just want to confirm. I think
Mm-hmm.
Champagne is made from, I think it was when I went to Hennessy or something that they told me that thing.
Oh, one of those the experiential events.
Yeah.
Hennessy too. Shout out to our friends at Moe
So
and
by
Hennessy.
by legal definition and EU law, European Union law, true
Mm.
champagne can only come from the Champagne region of France, protected by appellation d'origine contrôlée. Sorry, my French is bad. I didn't know folk in French. Merci beaucoup. Um, and this rules that which it defines a specific
That's
location.
okay.
It defines a specific location, grapes, and production methods. Outside this region, sparkling wines are known by other names like Prosecco, Cava, or
Mm-hmm.
simply sparkling wine. Though some
Trust.
US producers have legacy rights to use California champagne with disclaimers. So I think it's good that you export your culture, whether it's food, fashion, dance, music, movies, or anything. But if you geotag it and say, oh, you cannot call kente, if you like, make kente in Japan, it cannot be called kente unless it's made in Ghana.
Mm.
So I think that also applies. But you know that Nigerian politicians, they think backwards. Thank you very much.
But me, you know that now our food as well, like people are sous chefs or head chef any in fact chef Michelin chefs chef are now morphing our food into more what's the word now? More there's something they call it when you have more fine dining tastes, maybe for lack of a better word, where you can have ewa and beans or ewa and bread, but
So that
reimagined in a
so that's
more
why, yeah, that is why the proper documentation also is very necessary. So that when people
mm-hmm,
are googling these things, they can say, "Oh, this is from a region in Nigeria. It's a local local delicacy." Blah 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 blah. I remember when Jamie Oliver, a celebrity chef, went to go and do
mm-hmm.
jollof rice, and people were commenting because he did a video of him cooking jollof rice,
It went viral.
and people were like, "Bruh, same jollof rice, fam. This is something else. This is sloppy rice. Best. That's the best version of it." So I think if people properly document their cultures too, it can grow. Why you own ownership of it or authorship of it at the end of the day. Yeah.
Another good thing that I've seen though, there's this Asian, I don't know that he's Asian British or something chef that also that cooks food from everywhere around the world, and he has also cooked food from Nigeria. And I remember he did
Oh.
like a whole, honestly, like his jollof rice skills, amazing. I don't know if it tasted great, but it looked great. There's even there's this woman on the fact there are different women on TikTok that are married to Nigerian men and cooking Nigerian food,
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
soups. You
I've
know
seen
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
I feel that sometimes there's also a way like your culture moves. Of course, geotagging is important, but there's also a part of your culture that moves that is important for cultural relevance every other place. But
I don't think you can geotag food because food is food. But I think you can speak about the history
some other
of it. So
elements, right?
yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. I remember when Anthony Bourdain came to Nigeria and took and ate part of our local delicacies. Shout out to Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace. That was a cool guy. In case you don't know who
Mm.
Anthony Bourdain is, he
I don't
was
know who
a
is, honestly.
oh, for real?
I don't.
Anthony Bourdain was an American celebrity chef, author and travel documentarian. So he came to Nigeria unfortunately committed suicide some years
Ooh,
ago. Now woman cause up. Um,
oh my God.
Anthony
Why do they
Bourdain
always
was
have women issues? And
I have no idea.
I'm not, I'm sorry, that's a stereotype. Sorry, guys.
Hmm. Okay, so he came to in his documentary Parts Unknown in 2017. There was a Lagos episode where he spoke about the ingenuity of the Nigerian people and explored our food, music, and rich cultural diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You can read more about the guy. The guy was a cool guy. He and Obama ate in one very strange Asian restaurant one time like this. But
No,
anyway, let's leave delicacies and clothes and speak about once upon a time in
food is
Nigeria.
life. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
food is life. Now, this one is not funny. It's not, you might think this is, believe it or not, but it actually happened. People in Lagos who lived during this period actually knew the drama that this caused, and it's food related. So, nice segue.
Love
I wrote
it.
an article about this impulse in 2017, 9 years ago.
Mm.
So, in 1996, the mysterious killer beans hit the southwest of Nigeria.
Mm.
I don't know if you are too old, young to read, too young to know what killer beans is. Just Google it, and an article will come up.
Dark times.
So years ago, what was known as killer beans struck the southwestern part of Nigeria. During this month, at least 16 people in the southwestern region of Nigeria died from eating beans, reportedly. This
Mm.
occurrence led to what was known as killer beans.
Mm.
14 people in Lagos reportedly died after eating beans. And Akara seller in Ogun State died after eating her own beans cake when she tried to prove to her customers that they were not poisonous. Beans is very popular in the country. Nigerian food items such as akara and moi moi are also gotten from beans. Nigerians didn't dare go anywhere cooked beans, akara or moi moi during. Wait, Nigerians didn't dare go anywhere cooked beans, akara or moi moi was during this period. It wasn't just a regional thing. The fear of killer beans went around the country, and in millions of homes, beans was banned. Many people did not dare go near beans. Bean sellers in the country round up business in no time. As expected, there was no official statement from the Federal Ministry of Health during this period. Daily newspaper, The Guardian, in an editorial, said the silence from the ministry deepened, deepened the puzzle and fright, magnifying the potency of the rumor mill. And there were a lot of rumors. I heard two rumors during this period. The first rumor was that a gang of armed robbers had gotten their hands on a big batch of contaminated beans and sold it to traders for cheap. The second rumor was a conspiracy theory that a certain powerful region in the country wanted to do away with Yoruba people. Cough. The silence of the Ministry of Health did nothing to make the situation better. Professor A. Daramola, then a lecturer at the Institute of Agricultural Research and Training in Ibadan, Oyo State, perhaps gave the most scientific reason behind the killer beans. He said that it was most likely that the beans that killed the 16 Nigerians were highly treated with chemicals and not fit for consumption. How did the killer beans now go away? The military administrator of Lagos State, Colonel Buba Mawa, had it up to here with what was going on. One day, he hit the streets and was televised eating akara he bought from the roadside. The public confidence in Mawa by Lagosians at this time was sky high. His anti-robbery initiative, Operation Sweep, had endeared him to many of the city's inhabitants. Mawa's good standing and the fact that he did not die after eating akara encouraged people to start eating beans again. With that one move, killer beans was gone with no one knowing the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen, and that was the killer beans scare of 1996 in southwest Nigeria.
But you know that the death toll was not even that crazy if we really think about it.
And
And this
but
not
if
to
you
say
say-
that it was right or wrong. I don't.
But if you say 16 people died from a certain food, people go first say, wait, what's going
I
on?
tell you.
It's different from when you say 16 people died from a car accident. It's huge, but you know it's from a car
Mhm.
accident. But when the
Mhm.
food that you know that you eat week in,
A
week out,
staple.
everybody will be like, bruh,
Mm.
you know what? I think we
Crazy
might need to
times.
change. In our own household, we not eat beans for like a month.
Honestly.
Like, bruh, nobody's
And beans became so cheap in the market, nobody was buying.
because nobody wanted to buy it. I remember
Mhm.
when we watched Mawa eating beans on TV. So the
Mhm.
next day, Popsi just said, you know what? There's nothing wrong with beans. And we all ate beans. The next morning, I was not like, it's all of you. Are you alive? Are you up and awake?
People started saying, oh, parboil your beans, wash
There's
your
nothing
beans
people.
like this to parboil it before you eat it so that
And
the
you know
chemical
that
will die.
Nigerians are hysterical
Crazy.
people. This is
Mhm.
Nigerians that when there was Ebola
For good reason, though.
outbreak, people say you should have your bath with salt water. This
And
was
people,
people did it.
and people
Educated
were
people did
doing
it.
it. People were drinking salt water self.
Be,
Hypertension won't kill Nigerians.
Ugochi, now you won't die. You don't feel risk.
Yes.
What's the worst that can happen? You have salt overdose. Salt what they keep person.
See, fear kills. It's fear that kills actually, because you go just day normally. Instead of you be out of fear, you go and bring something upon yourself. We will be
And there's
saying no.
during the Ebola outbreak in Lagos, right? I
Mhm.
entered one keke mawa, and this man was crying. He had a file. It looked like it looked like a hospital file, but it
Mhm.
was brown. It was covered. I didn't see the dog,
Mhm.
and the man was shedding tears.
Manila.
That Manila file. I said, hey, this one they don't give her. They don't tell her saying get Ebola now. That's why he's crying. It didn't occur to me that if you have Ebola, they won't allow you to even leave the hospital. All I knew was that this thing.
Fine.
Yeah. But whatever happened to that batch of beans, we thank God that it's no longer in circulation. It quickly went out of circulation. And Nigerians could start eating akara again, more beans, and we're going and all that.
See,
Please, you don't want any other recurrence of what happened during this period. Yes, because I know now with social media, the conspiracy theories will run wild. Will be wilder than what we had now. We had back then. Yeah.
Fake news, Okpo.
Yeah. Shout out to Mawa. I mean, I have a feeling that Mawa is gonna give that woman his own stock of beans. You know, be random beans Mawa go chop. But anyway, it is what it is.
But it also shows the importance of leadership by example as well. Like,
Oh yeah, Mawa try for Lagos. Mawa try. At least in my generation, top two, at least Lagos State leaders, because he wasn't a governor technically. I think he's top two. He might even be top one safe, because for you to even do away with armed
top one
robbers.
again.
No, top one is now you did the man thing.
So now
Na
he be
you.
one now.
For Operation Soup alone, I'll forever clap for that man.
Operation Soup the nation.
Because armed robbery invasion, home invasions were common in Lagos State. Armed robbers were writing neighborhoods that were coming on this day, so please get your money ready.
That's how people started raising their fences high now.
Oh, raising fences high was even for like petty thieves. The start of erecting gates was during this period. And barbed wire was during this period, because that's why armed robbers will come with convoy. So the reason why we have gates in Lagos and other parts of the country was home invasions were happening too much. In a month, you could hear that 3 or 4 houses were robbed. I'm like, in your area, I'm like, what is going to happen? I doubt if at least people of our generation were not robbed once, or did not have, were not, their neighbors were not robbed. It's
Our next door neighbors were robbed dead of the night like this, and the thieves jumped inside our compound and ran through our compound and ran away.
now you
Before
people
I
are
state
lucky.
security, I swear.
We
My
were robbed
dad, you guys for real, my dad went to go and bring out his gun first of all.
as a tree man. As a tree
See,
man.
I don't know.
Me,
I was on a in a group chat sitting there. The person was like, "Oh, Nigerians need to own guns." I'm like, Igbo men already topped. They raced. They
you don't know
already
what
don't get them.
you don't know what
Hmm.
PTSD is. You don't know what
See,
PTSD is, my brother. And
listen,
this and this small boga like this.
straight
Uh,
up.
what's that? The commemoration of the remembrance of Biafra. What's it called? There's an Igbo word for it.
Ozemina. Is it
Uh, uh, I think it's Ozemena. Is it
but
Ozemena? There's one.
is
There's one word.
yeah. Is also
If
so that's yeah.
if
Yeah,
any
keep going.
Abraba just say, "Hey, Baba, go your cocking gun," just say that word again. You be like,
Immediately.
you know, they catch us on our way this time. People are going down. Nigga.
See.
The day we were robbed, we were watching Empire. Not
Mm-hmm.
Empire, not this new Empire. Empire, there was
Mm.
a series, an American series that Intel was showing
Back in time, yeah.
back in the 90s. It
Mm.
was called Empire, right? For some reason, we were children, this was around past 8. As children, we just told our popsy baby that we are hungry. We've already eaten, we're already taking it now. We
Mm.
say we are hungry. Popsy said, what will you people eat? He said, okay, we'll eat bread. So our uncle used to live with us. Popsy said to him that, oh, go and buy bread for the children, right? He went out. Now, this our uncle has a peculiar way of ringing the doorbell. It's very
Mm.
faint, ting,
Mm.
very
Shout out to
stylish.
doorbells.
Yes,
It's
very
very
stylish.
with
Omo,
decorum.
this night when he came back, his finger just pressed the bell. He was out of fear and possibly trying to make us aware that something was wrong.
What was going on?
So when
Hi.
we now asked who is that, he now said it's me, and of course we recognize his voice. The house help opened the door. All of a sudden,
Oh
like
my
5 men
God.
entered the living room. So
Jesus.
everybody lie down right now. Face your heads to the carpet, everything. They pointed
Oh
guns
my
at us.
God.
My first thing said, skits. Say no, they're acting. What's acting
Everywhere.
film?
Everywhere first
Everywhere first
blow.
blow. Then I say, well, where's the man out there has popped in our shoot? So you take
Hey.
us to your bedroom. And Momsy even followed. They didn't ask her. Then I say, where's the money you're hiding? Popsy
Hey.
just formed lie immediately that I work with Concord newspaper that Abiola owns. And since Abiola has been arrested, we've not been paid
Crazy
salary.
times.
So there was one small change. Popsy was not even a journalist. He was a sales or executive. You
Oh,
never even get it.
amazing.
But he just formed that lie on the spot.
Mm.
Oh, but he tried because me, if I don't die, I say, please, there's money everywhere. Look everywhere.
When your back's against the wall.
Yeah. So then there was not one small money at home, sha. They now took it. Everything lasted for like 20 minutes and they disappeared.
Oh.
They went to our neighbors at the back, but I think they already knew something was wrong. One of our neighbors was a soldier, was a retired soldier. He lost
Mm-hmm.
his arm during a battle operation, but he had a gun in his flat. He said that if he knew that no, they robbed him, but he said that where
Mm-hmm.
his gun was far, well not far, but was like in his wardrobe, the upper partition of his wardrobe. That if he could get it, he would have killed all of them.
Imagine.
So apparently, it was the next day we found out that, oh, our house was a detour. The reason why they even came to our house was because they saw our uncle coming out from the compound. And they decided that, okay,
Oh.
let's just
Let
rob
them
this guy.
quickly just get
What they
something.
wanted to go, the place they wanted to, and where they eventually went was a place down the street, what was the name of these businesses that have like cold freezers for deep
Cold
freezing,
room.
cold
Cold
room?
room. Mm.
And this was the era where there was nothing like POS, there was nothing like virtual money.
Exactly.
It was cash. So they already
Cash,
knew that
cash.
the people operating there that day, the staff will already have money from the day's operation. So they went
Mm-hmm.
there and they just robbed there. That was their main target. So the next morning we already heard all this story and like the next day by 6 p.m. we don't lock our gates. Nobody was going out anywhere. If hunger catch you, you die. Die with the
Honestly.
hunger. Guess what?
Fear.
A few months
Mm.
later, Popsy was in
Because
his
then
car. He was coming home. There was a police checkpoint. One of the police officers at the checkpoints was the one of the armed robbers. Popsy recognized him. Popsy just said
my
he covered his
God.
he covered his face immediately so that the guy would not even know. He
Hey.
covered, and this police checkpoint was like at the entrance of our street, because our street was a crescent. So at the entrance, before it curved into our own side, I'm like, oh man. Ah. So when Mawa came and
That
they
is so crazy.
started killing Amber like mad. That's when Lagos started having a nightlife again. People they go
Honestly.
party where which party they go?
Hmm.
7 p.m. everybody don't lock up. Where you they move? So shout out to Bawa, man. Bawa tried. One of the few things that Abacha got right. Surprisingly.
See, that time they'll come into your house and rob your TV if they don't see
Ah.
anything. They'll carry your TV, they'll carry gas
Mm.
cylinder, they'll carry anything.
There was a
Like,
popular story back then. There are two popular stories from armed robbery home invasions. There was one
yeah.
where they robbed this guy. The guy was unemployed, and they could not sell anything to steal in his flat. They then asked him that, what is wrong with you? You've been in Lagos all this while. The guy now said, all fingers are not equal. They said, we'll now make them equal for you. They put his hand on the floor. They use machete,
Yo,
cut
I'm
down,
mash shit.
cut down. So they said, now all fingers are equal. There's another one we heard, another story.
Shit.
I don't know whether it was myth or true, that they entered one house. And when they were robbing, they now noticed a film, a popular American film that none of them had watched. They said, now this film be this, so they just told all of them, oh yeah, rewind the film to the beginning. And as they were watching the film, they now told the woman of the house that she's going to cook food for them.
Cook food, I remember, and they ate
Then they ate, they finished watching the film, they now said thank
and
you. And
they
they collected
left
all the loot and
all
they
the
now said thank
thing.
you. Yes. Because of that now, a lot of streets started having their vigilante groups.
Mm-hmm.
You now see men
OPC in
in their
Lagos.
40s. Before even OPC came, this man in
Exact
their 30s and 40s, 50s will come out and say,
vigilante
okay,
group.
we're doing vigilante. They'll not carry
Mm-hmm.
a shovel, carry cutlass. Anybody who have gun will carry gun. And they'll do their own vigil looking out every
Community
night.
building.
Community watching back then.
See.
It was crazy in Lagos at the time. But, with Mawa coming with Operation Sweep, and it was too risky at the end of the day. Most of the time, somebody would die. They later
Mercy.
moved to bank robbery. Bank robbery too was also too risky at the end of the day. Somebody would die. That's how that's how Yahoo man go do.
And they tell you,
Yeah,
at least that
so
one, they don't come outside. They're
yeah,
okay.
the mortality rate
Not
is
to
not as high.
justify exactly, not to
The
justify
mortality
anything,
rate, the
no.
casualty rate in bank robbery was too high. In Yahoo, maybe once it happened, but not so frequently. Back then, when armed robbers used to rob banks, you hear that the police came and one or two people died
See,
at
Nigerians,
the
we
end
need
of the day.
to move really into manufacturing. There are too many jobless people in
Too many.
Nigeria. Too
I heard that
many.
one thing that annoyed me today was that I heard that there was that they want to be the federal government or something is about to start a gold refinery. Wonderful. They now mentioned the place where this refinery will be located. I'm like, why? Is this the only state in Nigeria? Please move this. If they announced that it was Lagos State, I said, why? There's Ogun
Mm.
states, there's Oyo states.
There's even the north.
No, as the north there right now.
Maybe let us say
Uh,
let us say because of
let's
insecurity.
maybe
But there
let's
are other places, Sha.
let's pray for the north. That's what we say. Look for other places that have landmass and move people who want to be employed there. You have to Dangote refinery is in Lagos. In trade free zone is in Lagos. Now not
But do you
Gold
know
refinery is in Lagos again. Wait,
it's
at all,
happening, Sha.
it's going to happen, obviously. But
It's already happening.
move to other places of the country. We are begging you. Let Lagos breathe. Lagos as a bad bitch needs to breathe. Please.
Let the
I beg
poor
you.
breathe.
Let now people know they won't talk that one again.
The
after
poor cannot breathe. That's why they
after like
cannot
the
talk.
first the first 4 months of Tinubu, the poor don't die.
The poor don't
No
suffocate.
no more way for poor people, as the popular singer say again.
Hey, come on.
No more
See,
poor.
sorry.
Continue.
I have a client in Port Harcourt. Shout out to our Port Harcourt people. I hear that people listen to us. They're watching Port Harcourt actually.
Shout out to you, Port Harcourt. Please, when
Yeah.
are you people changing the name of your city? Because
AHTD.
it's named after a pedophile and sexual assaulter. I just want you people to know.
Unfortunately, still
Um,
part of our history, right? As well as
that's
the many
crazy.
other
A whole
things that
city
we
is
have.
named after a pedophile that used to rape
Yeah.
boys, sexual deviants.
If
Hmm.
if I wanted to say something, but
If they
let
are
me
called,
hold this.
if Abuja be called Port Harcourt now, I understand because
What
it
does
now follows.
Abuja even mean?
I don't even know, but it follows because it follows with the culture of the city. That kind of wild shit. But it's
Mm-hmm.
Port Harcourt at the end of the day. I thought so like one day, sha, all these old institutions that are based on very, very our dark history will disappear. It's like you coming to the country now, and the name of the
But
airport is
why do we want it to
Mutalama
disappear though?
Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Why?
Exactly.
Why do you
Because
want to name
he also
a
did
airport?
he did some good things too.
But this guy led the Asaba massacre.
He
We have
shut
to
down
think
the
about that.
airports. He shut down the airports also to
To
ensure
kill.
that to
Uh-huh.
exactly. So
So do we
see,
want the people with controversial pasts? I know nobody's perfect, but there's some things you do in life that I think should define you.
fair. But
Yes,
it's
and I think
important now for relevance. At least people will go and if people check, then you see what is,
you see, I think you
how
can
about
put a
that?
nice chapter of him in Wikipedia. And when you rename the airport, you
That's
let
as
people
much as
know.
he gets.
You announce that, oh, this is the reason why, because this guy is technically a war criminal, or so to speak, or he created war crimes. Because
Yeah.
you harming innocent people who were in the middle of a war, in the middle between both sides, you're not killing them is unfair. At the end of the day, Port Harcourt
See,
again, named after a sexual deviant and rapist. I don't think it behooves, it bodes well for the culture of this city.
Fubara never sit down where it is not to
And that is,
rename
I
the
think that is
country
really, I
states.
think, and if you look at it, name they always, speak on character. I think that's why Wiki comes from there, because
Naming is important now.
that dark energy is what produce people like Wiki and Amici. So please, I think we need to start changing all these things. You know, it's
If you
weird.
laugh with me, I laugh with you.
Like, you can't be supporting Tinubu by the side. You have to come out wholehearted with your chest. What do you mean? You're a
That's such a
lieutenant of this
good
thing.
mimic.
Who is that? Who is that 5-star general? I see they paying them. It
It
is
is sweet.
fetus. It is fetus. It
It
is
is
paying
sweet.
them. Wow. I am the PDP. The PDP cannot take me anywhere. What do you
Cultural
mean?
relevance.
I will work for Ashewaju as long as he makes me minister. You can't
You,
chase me anywhere. I said, now wow.
Wiki, is that you?
Is that
Is
are
that
we
you?
watching a night of of a thousand laughs, or are we looking at a minister of the Federal Republic?
Listen,
But
Wiki
anyway,
is really losing weight. Oh. Wait, I was going to say something about Port Harcourt.
yeah, well, shout out to Porakot. What happened?
Yes.
Is it the
There's a
suit
family
that is still
business
there?
I'm working with right now in Port
All
Harcourt that is
right.
also looking at moving their factory to the east of Nigeria, like
It's
to
good. It's
Imo
good.
State. No, let me not
Move
say
to
yeah.
commerce. Move, share the commerce around.
Do you understand? And I remember like on one of the meetings, shout out to this family. It's actually a paint business. With
Uh-huh.
time I'll give more details. See?
I said, continue, continue.
Mm-hmm. And during those conversations, it was very important. Like people were like, some opinions came up like, oh, it's difficult to find the right hands, and I'm like, yes, because it's difficult to find the right hands because the right hands are migrating to other places where they can find work so that they can survive.
Yeah, so you have to attract them.
Exactly. And to be honest, just being in the East now as an adult and looking at it the way it is, and even getting into different conversations with different people who either currently stay in the East or have relocated to some other parts of the world, um, everybody's saying the same thing. Like all of them have almost very similar undertones. The East is not what it used to be, and that's largely
Oh,
because of
if Chief Priest can complain that the East is not what it used to be, then you don't touch everybody.
yeah. It's not what it used to be at
And that's why
all.
Obi Kubana is building a mega residential development program in Asaba. At the end of
Really
yeah, I saw it. You can check his Instagram.
fantastic.
He's doing something really, and I'm like, I'm happy.
That is
Go and
fantastic.
develop other. If the government cannot
It's
develop, shame
important.
them.
And you
Spread
need to
this thing
push the
across.
government. See, do
Took
you know
out for their eye.
it's because of the amount of push that Lagos State even has on there's pressure. If the governor does not perform, he's pressured into
See,
performing because
the
people
day
need it to work.
Ambode hands over. See,
Sanwo-Olu.
I mean, sorry, Sonolu.
Mm.
Oh, the guy be 10 years younger.
Hmm.
10 years
That guy don't
younger.
age. He
Because
has gone through a lot.
Governor of Lagos, the day after we are sworn
On
in,
his toes.
if they steal somebody's bag in
It's
traffic,
Sanwo-Olu's fault.
what is the governor doing?
Exactly.
They'll not say, when Sonolu was there, it was not even as bad as this. Sonolu will say, when you people nearly killed me.
When Fashola was there, Fashola is the golden boy of
When
Lagos State
Abo- when
on the
Abode was there,
street.
was not even that bad. No. So please, I beg, spread this thing. And governors, help your states. We know you people want to
Honestly,
flex,
do
but help your
better.
states. Haba.
Do better.
Haba. I
Do
beg.
better.
Anywho,
Honestly. And
uh,
us too, like we also have like a part to play.
mhm.
Community building is for all of us. We just said something which is
Oh, not just
clear.
about that, not just about that community building.
No, we have no, unfortunately, it is part of our DNA and we need to revive it. We have stayed away from it because we have amplified our bad more than the good. But the truth is
Because
that you cannot do it alone. You need a
because in some people's
community of
community,
people.
some people's community are fighting over dues of how much money
Your responsibility.
they're going to tax
Irresponsible
trucks.
adults.
How much they're going to tax trucks that are coming into the estates.
Hmm.
Estates that want to deliver cement. That's what they're fighting over. They're not talking about how can we cover the gutters. You know,
But
how can we
that's
engage
why
in
they
local
collect those
governments?
monies though.
They're not
But
see
they
nobody
don't use it for it
that money. I don't know
or
what
not.
they use it for.
This is
How can we
one
engage
drink.
the local government chairman in ensuring that this happens, this happens, this happens? How can we beautify our streets? Do we need to
Let
create our own solar lights? Okay, how much is CCTV for security? That we can put the CCTV at the security station that our security officers can be watching what is going on 24/7. How
but you
can
know
we
that
ensure, how can we ensure that this cluster of 4 streets is meant for residential purposes only? But no, it is how much jollof rice are we eating in Christmas? Yeah, the Christmas party.
to be very honest, shout out to companies in Lagos that are currently in private public partnerships with the government or
Oh,
with state.
that's the future of Lagos State. That has to be the
Yes.
future. Because the
See,
government can't do everything.
shout out to them.
Yeah.
Under the bridge when you're coming from that TBSI, when you're descending from Third Mainland Bridge and you want to use TBS turn to VI, that's officers mess side and then get on Amadu Bello, right?
Mm-hmm.
Under there, no has a whole setup there under the bridge. It looks so nice. Oh, diced peppers and colors. They painted.
I pray area boys don't go there.
No, they've kept it so clean. I'm telling, I wish I didn't make videos of those ones. God. But different places, even off Admiralty, off Freedom Way now. There are these small gardens that people have just taken. It's just like how Zenith Bank has taken what's the name of that road? That their bank, but that what's the name from Ecote roundabout? It's just how they beautify it during Christmas. A lot more companies are currently getting into those kind
Oh
of
yeah.
partnerships with the government and like in our own way beautifying Lagos. See the art exhibition that happened on Ozumba Mbadiwe now on the wall. The people
Oh
live
yeah. The
drawing.
people they've
Yeah,
redone it, yeah.
I was passing there on a bike the day that those people were painting. I promise. I was coming from Marina going back and I was just like, this is so crazy, so innovative. So like it has given us a new look. If we continue to wait for the government, this is not to say that um we shouldn't hold our government accountable. But if you have a proposal, as I said, the government is closer to you these days than you can imagine. If you have a proposal to do something and you feel that you have the capacity to do it,
That
not that I'm even
capacity go
saying
mad
this,
though.
I have ideas. Momo, we go
There's one
find them.
there's one that
We
was
go find
there's
your
one day
friends where they abroad. Everybody,
there's
expertise,
one
everything go there on a
there's
lockdown. Everybody
there's one day
gets
I was
into it.
frustrated, eh? I was frustrated about
Yeah.
Lagos. And I
Mm-hmm.
did research with ChatGPT and everything.
Yeah.
If you want to redesign Lagos, right, and make it a mega city that
Mm-hmm.
is truly a mega city that will boast with some of the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it's in 4 phases. It's in 3 phases. The
Okay.
first phase starts from
Let's
2025
hear
to
it.
2029. The
Okay.
second phase starts from 2030 to 2035. The second phase is
Mm-hmm.
about metro build out, creating satellite cities and proper zoning. The first phase is transportation setup, including BRT,
Mm-hmm.
a slum
Mm-hmm.
slum pilot program, and
Mm-hmm.
ferry transportation. The
Mm-hmm.
third phase for 2036 to 2045 is consolidation of everything, creating a new city
Mm-hmm.
center, and making Lagos climate resilient. Guess how much the money is?
How
The
much?
money is not as big as what you think it is. Because with all the money we hear in Nigeria, it's not as crazy as what it should be. So if you are to do these 3 phases in Lagos within these years,
Mm-hmm.
The budget estimate is from $35 billion to $47 billion.
That's not so crazy. But I hear
I'm
1
saying,
trillion for election next year.
those ones we don't hammer. INEC boys don't hammer.
See, money is in the
INEC
system,
boys have
guys.
hammered. Mhm.
There's about to be a lot of money, abundance, money. See, there's so many ways to look at this thing right now. And to be honest, if we're about nation building, then let's be about that. If we're about you want to chop money, because guess what? Young people are also chopping money and cleaning house, putting the money in their pocket and
Yeah.
Jakashi is
Maybe
up
they
and
hire
down.
me. At this point, I can help them redevelop a city. See, I also did one for Ibadan. 3 phases from
Okay.
2025 to 2045. Phase 1, 2025 to 2030. Zoning
Mm-hmm.
laws, solar infrastructure, BLT, and the central business district upgrade. So there'll be a central business district in Ibadan.
That means they
Phase
need to do
2,
roads then. If there's going to be BRT,
obviously,
Ibadan doesn't have big
2030,
roads.
2030 to 2037, metro and new housing estates, innovation districts. So that's where a lot of tech will be and all that. And arts, creative hub for arts.
Where
Phase
in
3
Ibadan?
is, don't worry, we go find that. Land, Ibadan or your state, or let me just say your state, basically. Sha. Phase 3,
Okay.
2037 to 2045, full metro loop, city-wide green energy and cultural city status. So making it a cultural hub also. Estimated cost, $20 to $30 billion, which will be done with
Billion
public-private
dollars in.
partnerships. Yes. Tell me, with all the money these people, I see, there's even map of let me send you the map to show you that I see. Now, just say we don't just know all this.
Well
We just
done. It's important.
that Nigeria is just wasting my talent. Because if I go this thing, give them for New York now, they go hear me. I'll send you the map on
But
WhatsApp.
so the plan, this is the plan, but this is not the execution now. The plan will they different from the execution. Plan they
And
see. I
may they
don't
give
think
us
see. I don't think our government
see,
is devoid of plans. There are a lot
see,
of plans.
there no
The
plan, no
problem
day.
is, I've always said it that the problem with our country is an execution problem. It's nice to say
Then
on paper,
the leaders
but
should leave.
do the work.
Because I don't believe there's a plan for Lagos. Because if there's a plan for Lagos, I've not seen it.
But there is.
There's no the plan for Lagos are all these stupid projects that will just enrich themselves, and they'll just say, "Oh, it's for the
Like
benefit
which
of the
one?
people." Like transportation now, you do small BRT, you do small metro. You know that is just for you people. Give us the one that
But
affects Lagosians every day. The road bus transportation. No, because your children of perdition are the ones in charge. The people that you need to win elections are the ones in charge.
see, enough
At
is
the end of the
satisfy
day,
people, Sha. We can the truth is that we can I'm
I'm
not
not
saying that
satisfied
all the
though,
roads are good.
because I
I'm
can't
not saying
enter
all the roads are
bus.
good.
I can't enter bus where
Why?
the driver and conductor are a part of a militia gang. I'm sorry. That is not how
But
transportation works in 2026.
that's what see again, what are we why are we always comparing ourselves to a
I'm
to an
not, it's
unrealistic
not,
thing? Wait, no,
it's not realistic. It's because
let
they're
me
in
put it
cahoots
this
with
way.
criminals.
We are
That is
we
it.
are we are like area boys have been around since as far back as me have been alive in
But
this
they can
country,
they
Nigeria.
can disappear too.
Oh yes, they
Anything where get
can.
beginning, get end. Has Lagos State come out to
Exactly.
say there is a rehab program for even the street urchins, first of all?
Seen a
No,
rehab.
there's not. No,
Not
you
be
can't choose.
everybody need
You
to
can't
do
criminalize all
rehab,
of
but
them.
some people need to go to
No,
the farm. No, I'm not talking
it's
about
no
criminalization. They
that
need
re,
to
that no that rehab is part of
people need
farm.
to go to farm.
Make you employable. It's part of the rehab. I'm not
We
talking
need to
about
touch
drug rehab.
grass.
I'm not talking about drug rehab. I'm talking about like making you mentally rehab,
No, I thought you
like
meant
skills wise and everything.
rehabilitation centers like how
Oh,
the psychology this one you wake up
no,
in the
you have
morning
to
they
do
give
no, you have to do psychology because those people are mad.
you need to be
First of
working
all,
now.
but they'll give you work skills. Most of them are work in that rehab center. You will not learn job skills and everything and how to
Exactly.
work. But no, we see them dancing with you when they are doing political rally. It's even hard to differentiate between politician and Agberu. And you say Lagos or state wants to move forward. Until that happens, I can't believe you people. I'm sorry,
See,
but
please, you
please,
guys,
let's leave
if
Lagos
you have
state and
land in other places in Nigeria,
I
go
don't
and
have land.
develop, carry your
Let them do
business, bring your
let them do
business ideas.
expressway.
Let's go and establish it there.
Let them do expressway
Yes.
there. It's not all
See,
this fake Lagos Galaba they are doing. That's
okay.
like BRT lane.
Ayo, this is so I gave a story last week that from Senegal to Nigeria, there is no clear path for items to get from there to here. Now, why is it like that? Because there's no demand. Nobody's asking. The demand for people getting things from Senegal is very low in the grand scheme of things. People are buying more things from Zara in the UK than they are buying anything from Senegal. And so because of that, those waterways are not explored. If there is demand, that's why I said last week, if we don't look within ourselves, we never cover Lake. I'm telling you, I was having a conversation with my friend Somto about fashion. Shout out to Somto. In fact, shout out to all my fashion girlies. And we're talking about this thing. Oh, Nigerian designers are saying, oh, they're not making money. But you know, we have not even touched Lagos. Talk more of the remaining 30 how many,
Can
35
I
states that we have,
can
and
I
then
point?
enter Africa. If there is
Can I
no demand, nobody logistics cannot be solved because we're only thinking of immediate logistics right now.
Ugochi,
But interstate logistics, inter-country border logistics, there's that to be explored too.
I think that you underestimate so the stupidity of Nigerian politicians, I would say African politicians.
Black, maybe Africans.
There has been
As
demand by northern farmers for there to be not even railway, proper road network so that they can transport their goods to the markets in the south so that people can buy it. One of the reasons, the major reason why food items are expensive is because these food items are laid to waste. Most of them are laid to waste because there is no proper
in
transportation
transit.
network.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to tell me since 1960 to 2026 that we have been blessed with retarded human beings whose XY chromosomes did not develop, that they cannot tackle a problem as simple as roads? But you now build Lagos to Calabar, that's a BRT lane, because I don't want to talk the other half.
Oh, but
Because
that
we
road
know
is
why.
fine.
Congratulations, but it's not for us. We know the people behind the contract, so let's leave it like that. I don't go talk past that one. But shout out to
See what?
everybody. Everybody knows what they are doing. Thank you.
Again, we have an execution problem in this country. These plans see, they are bright Nigerians now. They are bright Nigerians, and people are actually putting their best foot forward. They are
That
putting their
that
foot
they kill
forward
or arrest, like the boys in Edo State that we'll talk
or
about later.
completely ignore, to be honest. I just completely ignore. But see, we cannot stop. Oh, somehow it's going to have to happen until the day you need Nigeria to work for you. In fact, co- people, billionaires of the world, the richest people of the world need the government to work for them. Because that's the only way that you can also get some sort of market share or levity in terms of or expansion across borders and everything. That's the truth. If you don't get into bed with the right people, unfortunately or fortunately, nobody's going to give you anything just because you are doing great.
When there's the right politician, I'll go to. Not the ones that tell
Exactly.
us, not
And
the one that tell us to go
we
and
have
lock
to
the
keep
door.
trying now until we hungry.
Not the one that tell us to lock the door and just turn the light to blue. And I say, is that what I just said right now? Thank you very much. I beg. But anyway, please let's move on to Pop of the Week.
Whoop, whoop,
Pop of
whoop.
the Week has to go to our boys in Morocco. Shout out to the Super Eagles. Now, going to the
Starboys.
semi-final, reaching the semi-final is normal for Super Eagles. But what
Mm-hmm.
makes this difference is the performance. They have been ruthless so far since the first game to the last game. I have not seen Super Eagles play so well in the last 20 years.
No, they've been
That's what
so.
everybody has been saying. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to all the boys in the building. They're actually killing it and making Nigerians proud.
They're
Whatever the
giving us
result
hope.
is tomorrow, we don't
We
care.
love you.
They did it. They did it right. And NFF, play these boys. Pay these boys. Not their own money. We know what some of you, we know the base way, the kind of big yash that they carry for Lagos. And we know it's not your money that you use to carry that yash.
Don't kill me.
Focus. Some of you go abroad when these boys are tournaments. You go with them abroad and you carry small girls. You carry all small
Take
girls.
care of your
I
women.
know
Take care of
I
your
I know
women.
one or two of them. I won't talk. Using taxpayers' money, FIFA's
Take
money
care of your
to
women.
be holding
You have to
BBN
take care
yash.
of them.
BBN yash they did in Lekki that is smelling.
The
Play our
country is
boys.
hot. The
They
country
are
is hot. You
serving.
need to hold your
They are
body.
no. The DC the day Nigeria works. So everybody, corrupt politician, no escorts. Anybody with chop government money, swallow them. You will cough it in
I
Kirikiri
support
maximum
men
prison.
taking care of their women.
Okay,
Spend your money on empty
and
your account on your
okay,
woman,
and
on
this
a
and
woman today.
this and Nigeria will be great. Anyway,
It,
congratulations to
no,
the
no,
boys.
no.
Whatever the result is, we are behind you solidly. Thank you.
Was Nigeria not a gift to a woman?
Okay.
Please.
Anyhow, No wonder Ashana work plenty for Nigeria. But anyhow, moving
We're
on.
sugar babies. We
No
need
be
to
only
put
sugar,
it into good work.
no be only sugar babies.
Be wicked, stay wicked, be
Now
a
that
wicked woman.
now
Don't
diabetes and jelly
grill.
jelly.
Hmm.
Diabetes and jelly jelly go ruin your intestine.
The more hypertension you give to that your sugar papa, the more he's gonna release money for you. Be mean, be wicked,
Okay.
stay
Don't
wicked,
worry.
ladies.
Wicked Witch of the East. All right. Flop of the week. We are going to meet our wonderful friends in law enforcement, known as the Nigerian Police Force. You might know them for skits, but this was reality. And once again, they've shown how heartless they can be. A criminal court 2, Benin, Edo State, and also the judiciary also. Sorry. Criminal court 2, Benin, Edo State, has remanded 52 people, undergraduates, to the Ubija Correctional Center in Eson Southeast local government, following last Saturday's protest in Ekpoma over the killing of a kidnapped victim by his abductors while shouting for help. The weekend protest turned violent as several shops were looted and the palace of the Onije of Ekpoma was vandalized. The suspects were arraigned by the Edo State Police Command on charges of robbery, conspiracy to disturb peace and security, malicious damage, among others. The suspects were arraigned by Police Counsel P.O. Odion. Presiding Judge Justice William Isegbe, in a short ruling, said he lacked the jurisdiction to entertain the case and asked counsel representing the defendants to file bail application at the Ubeja High Court. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is the only country that will release terrorists and jail people for demanding that something should be done about the high rate of kidnapping in their state. If you want to know that Nigeria is an animal farm, this is the best example. Because only idiots with sawdust in their brain will do this at the end of the day. People actually come out to protest against kidnapping in the states, but you arrest them. But meanwhile, in the same country, terrorists, repentant terrorists, so-called repentant terrorists are being freed or want to be freed. If they say that it will not be well for Nigerian policemen and judiciary people now, you will say LTT is placing costs. But all I'll tell you is this. The peace you people have created is the same peace you enjoy in your last days on earth. Say amen. Amen. Thank you. That's all I'm going.
Amen.
That's the only thing I'm going to say. Finish.
Pikin we saying mama no go sleep, himself no go sleep.
Amen. last. You will want to urinate, but you do not come out in Jesus' name.
That's so crazy.
You want to
Amen.
defecate, you no go come out in Jesus' name.
Mm-hmm.
Madness shall be
Preach.
your companion till your dying days. Amen.
Mm-mm.
Because
It's
let's say you don't pass, be careful now. Let's say go so enter Babalawo house now. They send curses to these people. Just now the only thing will remain now. Because all this pray for our leaders to turn the neck of Pharaoh. No. Now it's time to keep Pharaoh will enter that Red Sea and
to break the neck.
You will break the neck. You go wear POP last.
Oh
last. The way we are going in this country. Thank you very much.
Love it. We've tried to do.
We've tried. Thank you very much for bearing with us. Enjoying all our gists on the podcast. If you want to send us fan mail at 234essential.com, including release therapy, and it will be read on the next episode, inshallah.
Also follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcasts. Subscribe to our newsletters. Also, if you're thinking of ways to support the podcast, please click on our show notes for donation links. Very smooth and easy. Please also send us release therapy because we've not heard from you guys in a while. We've been trying our best to keep our own path, so please as well be kind to yourself and to us and send us fan mail.
All right.
And release therapy. Thank you.
All right, before we deep, what is the title of this episode so that we can give Nana ASAP?
There's something about food we said before.
I can't remember. Geotagging food. That sounds like a physics podcast.
There's something I wanted to say because we were saying it a lot. Should we do everywhere first blow?
Yeah, we can do everywhere first blow now. Yeah,
everywhere
definitely.
First blow. Okay.
Yeah.
All
right, guys. One love, no go fight. Please, no go fight. Thank you very much.
Stay angry and curious. And
bye.